I sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Well, I'm starting to regret my decision. I wish I had my soul back again.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I made a bargain with it, you know, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my hand.
Well, I sold it to the chief commander. In this world, and a world we just don't see. Well, I'm keeping up my end of the bargain, and this will be my destiny. Yes, I sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Well, I'm starting to regret my decision. I wish I had my soul back again.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And this earth, and then in the world we can't see.
Well, the devil gave me things I'd always dreamed of. In fact, that dude wrote all of my songs. They were magically crafted from the darkest of realms. The wizard makes you blindly sing along. So sing along, 'cause I sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Well, I'm starting to regret my decision. I wish I had my soul back again.
Try to sit down and write something like that. There's a magic to that, and it's not Siegfried and Roy kind of magic. You know, it's a different kind of a penetrating magic.
Well, I wish I never went to those crossroads to make a deal that got me where I am. Look into my eyes, you can see I'm dead inside. My soul is gone and I'm a broken man. 'Cause I sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Yeah, I'm starting to regret my decision. Yeah, I wish I had my soul back again.
That's when I went to the crossroads and made that big deal. You know, like, yeah. One night, and then went back to Minneapolis, and I was like, hey, where's this guy been? You know, he been to the crossroads.
Well, I lost the only thing that matters. I'm so empty and so torn, can't you tell? So Lord, I ask you for forgiveness, 'cause I don't wanna end up in hell. 'Cause I so
Oh shit. You hear this one? Stay anthem for all my Boston mans. Put your threes in the air. Yeah. Check me out right here. Yeah. BOSTON, I'm on a motherfucking rampage. I see no end, so keep it moving. I'm the truth. I get up in that booth, killing everything in sight. Where's the cleanup crew? I be that dude to call when that beef wants you. Keep that head straight, or please keep that heat on you. This the anthem, the Ruger have you dancing. I took the game hostage, now I'm holding it for ransom. fuck it. Just show me where the riders at. The Desi flying fast, blow the visor off your flyer's hat. I kill them all like I had a Michael Myers mask. Trying to find Whitey in the club. Tried the back or tried the front where the stage is. I write pages, wisdom without limits. I've been traveling the ages. Hold the real rappers know. Fuck with me and you're bound to have your casket closed. Time to let these bastards know. Move or get moved. Big money, big tools. Yeah. Move or get moved. Bang the anthem until your eardrums groove. Yeah. Move or get moved. Big money, big tools. Yeah. Move or get moved. Bang the anthem until your eardrums groove. Growing up, times were tough. Didn't have a pot to piss in. Went home after school with no food up in the kitchen. Pay less kicks, got me in fights in elementary. A broke white kid on Section 8 is where they sentence me. The streets made me a product of my environment. An alcoholic Irish kid that's known to get violent. Don't let your kids go down the same path as I went. Parents run around, just my crew, flipping five in. They were there when I needed them most. I got a circle full of friends and I'm keeping them close. Cause in the end, life's too short, so live for the moment. If you fall, pick yourself up and just keep going. I'm steady zoning from this weed I'm puffing on. Cause when shit gets rough, it's a piff that I call upon. I'm not your average drunk, counting out the wazoo. Trying to come at me, I suggest you don't try to. Yeah, move or get moved. Big money, big tools. Yeah, move or get moved. Bang the anthem until your eardrums groove. Yeah, move or get moved. Big money, big tools. Yeah, move or get moved. Bang the anthem until your eardrums groove. The only thing permanent in life is change. That's why I change clothes and change whips to fly that way. They can't understand how I rhyme this great or how I compensate for that time you waste. The steel on the pistol cold until I put my hands on it. I know I'll make it big, I put my dead mans on it. I will not fail, I cannot lose. I came from ripped jeans, empty pockets, and rock shoes. It's all up to me. The future's in my hands, the past below my feet, the present's in my fans. The crack is in the champ, I got the pistol in my pants. Got 100 in a sock, and that rollie's in my ear. Eagle eye, shit, I be damned if I'm missing. I am strapped like top 10s when I'm dipping. So listen, I'm on the mission and the end is near. I walk through the valley of death and I feel no fear. No, yeah, move or get moved. Big money, big tools. Yeah, move or get moved. Bang the anthem until your eardrums groove. Yeah, move or get moved. Big money, big tools. Yeah, move or get moved. Bang the anthem until your eardrums groove.
What's up? What's up? MK Ultra, you're muted. You can unmute yourself if you want. It's up to you. How you doing? We got MK Ultra. We got Jesse here tonight. We got 11 people.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
It's
How's
not
our
bad.
audio?
It should fill up. Doc Michael's here. Three Fingers is here. See, these are my
still
real
sound a little
peoples. Three
quiet for
Fingers
some
is
reason.
here. Young Love. You don't hear me? How do I sound?
Bam, I hear you. Bam, loud and clear. To me.
Loud and clear.
Hey,
It must be you, Jesse. We got Melanie
I got my
Moran.
volume all the way up.
We got
Let me try.
you got headphones
popping out
on?
and coming back in. So I can hardly hear you.
yeah,
guys.
try that.
Let me try that.
I can hear you. So yeah, when we finish giving my shout out, Melanie Moran, Michelle L. How you doing? Bane Bears here, Super Sidewinder, Sue Finelli, the best. These are the people that really care about me. The ones that are here. These are the people that really care about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know who your real friends are when things aren't really going too well for you, but people still show up. Those are the ones that are your real friends. You know, not the ones that will turn their back on you in a heartbeat over a rumor. You know what I mean? So
Ask her
anyway,
trying to help
I want to.
That's a good way.
I was gonna help Christian move the other day. I was willing to help him move, but he never came to pick me up. But I was willing to. I was going to.
And I won't break
no
anything. That's a good friend.
No matter what. I just want to try to screen share something real quick. I've been just practicing screen sharing and stuff, and I just want to try this real quick. So I've been having a lot of. Let me see if this will work. Screen share. Yeah, share screen. Let's see if this works. I don't think this is gonna work, but you guys tell me if you can see this, okay? In a second. Hold on. Share screen. All right, sharing screen. Yeah, this is what I want to show. You guys see that?
Softer light.
You guys can you guys see that?
Oh, yep. I can see that.
I can see it.
Okay.
When someone says, after all I've done for you, they are revealing that what they did for you was not for you at all. Okay, see, I can read it.
Yeah, go ahead, read it.
Oh, you want to read it all?
Start over. Read it. Yeah, read it slow. Read it like you read it. Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. When someone says, after all I've done for you, they are revealing that what they did for you was not for you at all, but for their own need to control you. Their generosity was just a contract with hidden terms of compliance. Breach that contract and you become the problem. Wade Mullen. Okay.
So what do you guys think that means, Jesse? Interpret that. What do you get out of that? You're a smart.
I'm sorry. Let me hold on a second.
Yeah, read it. Go ahead. Give me your honest assessment of what you think that means.
After all I've done with you, then changes the terms of your friendship instantly, just by using the term, throwing it out there. So it's a powerful statement, but it's a revealing statement at the same time. It's like, all right, but it says a lot about the person. That person needs a lot of development. If you're throwing that statement out there, I guess. There's no tally. There's no tally in a friendship or even a relationship. And
I just found this interesting. What do you think, Jesse? Is he gone? He must have popped out and popped back in. Hold on. Yeah. Let me put this down for a minute. Yeah, I see him. I see you, Jesse. Oh, no, I don't. Now I just kicked out MK. All right, here he comes. He's coming back. See that?
It's cool. Man. I'm having a good time.
Jesse. Oh, man, I kicked myself out. Here we go.
I'm upside down.
Here we go. The bullshit starting already.
All right, let's just have fun. It's cool.
Are you? You don't look upside down to me.
I'm just playing. I'm not upside down.
All right. All right. Let me bring it back. Jesse, what do you think it means?
Well, let me quick read it again. Let's see. Someone says,
I know you're very smart.
They are revealing that they did for you was not for you at all, but for their own need to control you. Generosity was a contract with hidden terms of compliance. Breach your contract, and you become the problem.
What do you think about it?
Seems like exactly what's going on now with the powers that be.
Exactly.
What's going on in America and all over the world.
It's a very interesting.
You took it way bigger than me. See, I thought locally, and you thought globally, or plane across the plane. Yeah, I was thinking that like a friendship. It's a powerful and revealing statement in a friendship.
I look at it like this. Yeah, the same thing. It's like if somebody gives you something, there should be no terms. It's not like it's not like you owe them anything because they gave you anything. If you want to do something back for them, that's fine. But it's not like they can that gives them automatic control over you because they decided to give you something.
Hey.
You know what I mean? That's what I got out of it.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think I made my point, and I didn't sell my soul to the devil. So, what's going on with you guys tonight?
Oh man, had a fun day at work. It was Super Bowl Sunday, so sold a lot of chicken wings and such.
Oh, is that what you do? You sell chicken wings?
No, man, I work at a deli. Bakery. So some mornings, I'm baking donuts and bread and cookies and such, and some mornings I'm, doing fried food and filling a hot case, and some days I'm slicing cold cuts. It all depends on what needs to be done. I kind of do everything there. So.
I would get baked and just eat all the food all day. I would eat the shit out of everything there. I would just eat everything.
I stopped eating pork, and I barely eat fried food. It's only when we change the oil. The day we change the oil, and as long as it's the canola oil, or if it's a good oil, because they use soy oil sometimes, I don't mess with that. So it's very specific. So that keeps me from eating everything. But the cookies are another thing, man. When I make cookies, it's hard not to eat all the cookies. Try everyone.
I went over to Faye's house. You see Faye in the chat, Faye and Joe. I went to their house. She gave me cookies. She gave me cookies and milk.
That's awesome.
She was like, "Yeah, have more." I already had like 2 big ones. I was like, "I'm good." I didn't want to like mess up my stomach before I went out. Or was it after I went out? I forget.
I've been watching them since they first were on like Christian's channel a while back, and I just started watching them. I just started following everybody. I like the smaller channels, man. I like the ones that feel like at home, close. Well, I jump into the other one with like 300 to 800 people, and it just scrolls so fast. You see people, but it's hard to make that same connection. So these smaller channels are very important, right?
How you doing, Serious Truth? Good to see you. Yeah. So exactly. I've been noticing the same thing, MK Ultra. I've been noticing with me lately. I've been having trouble like booking people. Like I have a show. I could do the whole show by myself if I wanted to. I could come out and play guitar. I could show my videos. And I have like a few hundred videos now at least. I could show something. I could always find something. I could screen share. Now I could go on Google. I could show videos from BitChute. I could do whatever I want. But I still like having people on the show. I like having people to talk to. I like having people to bounce ideas off of, right? So, I've been going around to my friends who I helped out now. I helped them build their channels. I've been there since the very beginning. And I've been going around asking them for help now because I have my own channel, my own show, and I'm trying to book people. And I've been having trouble, with the bigger channels. And I understand they're all busy and they have their own show and they work and they have their own lives and they have kids and everything else. And I know how it is. I have 2 kids too. But like, I need help. So now like I noticed like it's easier to get like people like you, Jesse, people with the smaller channels. Bane Bear always wants to come on. Mark Wood, he's probably going to show up. Like people who Ariel Truth Seeker, she'll come on. Like Dottie came on. People that are like, Dottie's kind of big. She's been around for a while, but you know what I mean? Like I've been having good luck with some people wanting to come on, but then just like some people are just too busy for me all of a sudden. You know what I mean? Like people that I really feel
finding
it's all good.
That there's definitely a balance between the streaming and at home life and all that. So a lot of people have found their balance already, and anything might disrupt it. So they're
especially me. My shit's on all night, dude. They're like, dude, I'm not coming on your show and staying up until 5 a.m, dude. Go fuck yourself, So,
yeah, I'll jump on for 20 minutes if and then hop off because I got to get to bed. I can't.
I understand. Drag. So yeah, I feel you, man.
But tonight I got time.
Tonight we started early, so that's why I did it, so we can finish kind of early and get to bed at a reasonable time.
That was nice of you, man.
So, all right. So, Jesse, I wanted to kind of show on this episode, like, different things that are under the ground, dude. I was thinking about it today, like, I've been talking about it with Bill. Bill Miller's still putting something together for another show. We're going to do another show on it, too, but I want to, like, touch it. Oh, tonight?
No, Tuesday.
No, Bill's making something for my show, for this show, for our show, but about underground stuff. He's looking for it. I know he is. He's doing the research. He just wanted to make sure it was all set before he came back on. But you know how Bill is. He's very thorough. He wants the shit to be good. So what I'm thinking is I wanted to show like some deep underground military bases. I want to show some underground labyrinths. I Googled underground labyrinths. There's a bunch of pictures. I want to show underground cities, if we can look that up. I want to show deep underground military bases and Piranesi's prisons. What do you think? You think we can pull this off, MK Ultra?
Yeah, we can pull off most of it. I got some of it pulled up. I got a little bit of a, you told me what the topic was, so I pulled up a little bit on a presentation.
Yeah, I gave you an idea what we're gonna do.
Yeah, and I pulled up a little bit of things. The the prisms, I've never heard of that, so that's gonna be a fun little topic.
Piranesi's prisons, you never heard of him?
No.
So Piranesi, he's an artist. He's a painter, sketcher, artist from a long time ago. Well, do you know? Can you get the year up? It was a long time ago. But anyway, he drew these underground labyrinths, these underground prisons.
Okay.
A whole underground, like, you should see it. And people say he drew it from his imagination, but other people think that he actually witnessed it, or he sketched it from somebody who witnessed it. And it's pretty. The stuff is pretty vivid if you look at it.
I'm trying to find.
Yes, Doc Michael. We're gonna find out where the lizard people live. I bet you MK Ultra knows where they live. The lizard people.
Well, I've heard some stories. Okay, so here's something most people don't know yet. Is I was in the military. I spent 3 years in the Army. So I got to hear stories. People talk. There's something called the Private News Network, which is the word of mouth between all of the privates, all the low people on the totem pole of what's actually going on in the upper ranks.
MK Ultra's dropping the top secret data from the military on my show tonight. All right, go ahead. But
so there's been stories. All right, so the 88 mics, those are the truck drivers, okay? And they tell stories, and I've heard deliveries to places, to some of these bases, and they get on these elevators, and it goes pretty fast, and they're on it for 20 minutes, and then they drop their load deep underground, and then it's this giant warehouse. They say it's just this huge bunker. They drop it, they get back on the elevator, 20 minutes back up, and then they're gone. And that's all they see of it. It's just a 20-minute ride. But man, just by doing the math alone, 20 minutes, you think about how fast an elevator moves in a standard building, 5-6 stories a minute.
So
that's we're going miles. We're going miles in 20 minutes.
Real quick, not to change the subject on you, but I just remembered, Jesse, you wanted this. How did you meet? Did you go to a meetup yesterday? You did a meetup yesterday?
Yeah, we did. Our audio is still not that great for some reason. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
hear you.
Can you hear me? Just fine.
Do you have a headphone? Do you have one of these?
I should probably get one. That's the next thing I got to do. It just seems like it's really quiet. I have my volume all the way turned up.
If you go to the Dollar Tree, you can get them for $1, dude. $1. You get like four. You get like $5. Like 5 of them.
Here, I'll beam them to you.
But yeah, we did have a meetup last night. It was in Chepachet, Rhode Island, at Mr. Z's by the lake. There were 6 of us, so it wasn't a huge thing, but it was a good time. Ironically, no one from Rhode Island actually showed up. Everyone was from either Massachusetts or shout out to Will, all the way from New Jersey, Tom's River, New Jersey. He drove up, but otherwise we were all from Massachusetts.
Did you want to talk about
what it was a good time.
Listen, this is what I think we should do, Jesse. Since you have these meetups all the time, and there's like always like 6 or 7 people. When I went, there was like 7 people, 6 people. No, was it like 8 people the first time?
I think there was like 7 of us that time.
We should just start, dude. We should just start like a New England flat Earth chapter, and just have like, you know what I mean? Like, we'll just get everybody that comes to these meetups in New England together, like how they have the Kakalaki crew, but we'll start up like a New England crew,
Definitely.
Yeah, let's do it, Jesse. Let's make it big. Let's start getting everybody involved in this thing over here. And,
by the way,
we'll start up our own network of flat earthers right around here, dude. We won't need anybody else, just locally, Boom. We'll make it big. We'll advertise it. We'll go all out, dude. We'll start a flat earth chapter in Boston, like around this, not around Boston, but whole New England. Boom. Massive.
Definitely.
Flat
By the way,
canyon.
I might be
But-
driving down to South Carolina. I know Karen's doing an event in West Columbia at the US 1 flea market. That's on Saturday from 9 to 3. I might actually be going down to that one. Haven't decided 100%, but I'll probably know in a couple days.
Yeah,
I'm
I would
definitely
go
thinking
with you
about
if
it.
I didn't. My problem is I can't leave my girl and the kids overnight, dude. I'm not. It's just not allowed. She ain't gonna let me go sleep overnight somewhere, dude. You crazy? Are you crazy?
Right.
But if I could bring her and the kids, then I'd be able to go. But it's tough, dude. It's tough with two little babies. I last time I was like, I can't go because of the kids. Everyone's like, bring your kids. Bring your kids. The next time I'm like, I'm gonna bring my kids. They heard them screaming and they're like, no, don't bring the kids. So it's tough. If I could bring my girl and my kids with me, then I'd be able to go everywhere. If I could, you know what I mean? If I could bring my girl and the kids, I'd be able to go to all these fucking meetups or everywhere, no matter where, because I get them, bring them along. You know, I can't abandon my family, dude. It's my tribe. You know, they need
Well,
me.
it's not
They
easy.
need me to push. They need me to push shopping carts full of food home, which I will be doing tomorrow in the snow, live. You know what I mean? Like, it's no joke. My life is no joke. This is real. This ain't no bullshit. I don't come on here and try to paint a pretty picture for everybody. I don't come on here and try to pretend I'm somebody that I'm not. This is my real life, dude, that I'm living on YouTube for you people, for your enjoyment. You know what I mean? It's kind of like the Truman Show. It's kind of like the Truman Show. Okay. So, all right, MKUltra. Let's get back into the research. What are we doing?
All right. We can go over, like, I threw together a little presentation real fast. We want to share a screen.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I titled the show Underground Labyrinth. I'm gonna screen share some stuff too. I'm gonna do it.
All right, cool.
If I can get Google to work.
All right.
Because I need to practice.
Yeah, man. I want to see if share screen with sound works on mine too, because I'm using Chrome. So.
What are you supposed to use? Chrome? I have Chrome.
Yeah, you're supposed to use Chrome. I was using Firefox on all my other streams before. Oh, here we go. All right. So, this is what they tell us is in Earth. Woohoo! This is what the mainstream. Yay! They know all these layers, do they? Haha.
Yeah, and
they've been to them, man. They've tested them, man. You know, it's the science, man. They got this. All right.
It's ridiculous.
They got names
it's
for
ridiculous,
them all.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's not to scale. Oh, the liquid. Oh, it's a solid. It's a solid inner core. What? Now it became a solid inner core. It changes all the time. So I guess too many people said a magnet. Yeah, the magnet can't be liquid. So now it's solid. All right. We're not going to read the BS. It's cool. But we'll figure out how deep did they actually go. You know, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Okay. Here's the 1959 film, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Nice. What I found awesome about this is how they found the door to the center of the Earth was a light, you know, through a rod on a portal beam. So,
yeah. Nice.
You know, maybe there's some journeys to some inner cities, some labyrinths, you know, finding doors.
Yeah.
Here is how deep they actually went. Now this is Russian propaganda. This is what you think the Russian borehole is. This giant, deep, big, huge hole. This is not true. The Russian borehole is actually tiny. The Russian borehole, let's see if I can find it. This one doesn't show it very well. Let's see. It's actually only about the size of a well. Let's see. There it is. Bam. That's it.
Point on Earth.
That's the Russian borehole. Let's see. Wait for a second.
It's all right for them. It's all right for them to call something a Russian borehole, but if we ever called somebody that, we'd be fucking screwed, dude. Call someone a Russian borehole, and they'll throw you in jail.
There it is. There's the borehole. It's not some giant, huge hole. It's a drill hole that they pushed as deep as they could into. Okay. Now, what's cool is this one about the borehole showed me all the other holes that they have. Okay. The deepest ones they've ever gone in the water, off the coast of Spain, South African mine. Gotcha. All right. Here's the one in America. This was the deepest one before the borehole, 6 miles deep. Now, what's interesting is 6 miles deep would get them deep enough to get just about all the layers that the Russians got to, because the final layer was this thick granite, they're saying. So we can watch a little bit of one of these documentaries, which is pretty cool. Sets up the borehole pretty well. And I was just wanting to talk about the layers, because this one was interesting. They said they used the layers found in the borehole to compare to the moon rocks. Of all things, they used the borehole layers to compare to the moon rocks. And that's how they know that the moon came from Earth. Okay. Well, where'd they get the moon
crazy.
rocks? They got them from the Americans, who probably got it from their deep hole. 6 miles deep. Can you see what I'm saying?
The moon isn't even a rock, so yeah.
No. They pulled the rocks out of their hole and gave it to the Russians to compare to their hole's deep rocks. But the ones from the Americans, actually, they said came from the moon. See, I don't think they just used petrified wood. I think they used all sorts of rocks from all sorts of places to call them moon rocks, to see what would pass. We caught the petrified wood, but I think there's some deep hole ones from their 6 mile deep hole, okay, and in Oklahoma, that they pass off as well. So just throwing that out there. So I don't know.
Yeah.
We want to watch some of this. It's interesting. Will we get a copyright stream? I don't know. I think we're commenting and it's supposed to be informational, right?
Yeah, we're good, dude. I don't care about copyrights on my channel. And my new thing is, if I just take the shit down if it gets bad, like and I put it on Odyssey, so I'm good. And I have BitChute too that I can put stuff on. I just haven't BitChute. BitChute's being a bitch. BitChute's being a BitChute to me, because they just they only let you upload 2 gigs at a time, and it's a pain in the ass. And I'm not gonna sit there and chop down all my videos for BitChute. BitChute needs to get their shit together, and they need to make it so you can upload more than 2 gigs, because I'm doing like 5-hour streams now.
So,
but anyway.
So let's listen to a little bit about the borehole. Can you hear this? Can you hear it sound? Do you get sound?
Yeah.
To do any fact checking,
I think so.
The story had gone around the world, and everybody knew the Kola super deep borehole as a haunted mine.
Sound?
What happened at Kola,
Could be a little louder if I can hear.
By scientists there, is actually more interesting than any myth or legend could ever be. This was a completely new science, involving drilling to depths nobody had tried to reach before, using unimaginable pressure and new technology to bore the holes. Battling high temperatures and resistant rock, the geologists pressed on, determined to reach their goal of going further into the Earth's crust than anyone had ever achieved previously. By 1979, they'd broken that world record, taking it from the Bertha Rogers hole in the USA. By 1983, the drill had passed the 7.45 mile mark, and it was time to celebrate. Moscow announced the success in the project, and scientists and dignitaries from all over the world were invited to come and see the results for themselves. The great and the good descended on the Kola Peninsula to see the rig, and to study samples of rock that had been extracted from the incredible depths. No human eyes had ever seen rock created under these types of geological forces before. People wanted to see them and spend time studying them. Because of this, work at the site stopped for a full year to allow these studies to take place. That turned out to be a bad idea. When drilling restarted again in 1984, disaster was around the corner. A 3-mile-long drill string, which is a hollow tube essential for keeping the drill lubricated and working, twisted off and became embedded in the hole. 5 years' worth of work had been lost in an instant. The only option was to begin drilling again from farther up the borehole. Operators resumed the work and began to drill a parallel hole, starting at a depth of 4.3 miles. It took them years, but in 1989, they finally once again passed the 7-mile mark once more. At its maximum depth, the borehole measures 7.62 miles. Now,
That's
having
it.
reached the depths once more, further study was possible. And this time, Kola turned into a sort of time machine. By digging so far into the ground below us, the drill and the hole could tell us much information about what conditions were like on the Earth billions of years ago,
What a fake.
what our home was like when it was young, and how our planet came to be formed in the first place. As the data that Kola provided was examined in greater detail, it became apparent that what we thought we knew about geology was wrong. The working models of the time were correct up to a depth of 4.3 miles, but then differences began to appear. Guberman would go on to explain that the expected transition from granite to basalt didn't occur as he expected at this depth. He expected to find that a discontinuity in seismic waves would cause the transition, but instead found that it happens the other way around. The seismic waves are caused by metamorphic transitions within the granite rock itself. Additionally, the rock was full of water, which was unexpected because there was no route for surface water to penetrate so deeply. Instead, the water came from deep crust minerals and had laid there for billions of years, trapped below a layer of impenetrable rock. The age of the rocks in the depths of the borehole could be confirmed as around 2,800,000,000 years. The fossils of
How'd they
plankton
confirm
have
them?
been found 3.7 miles below the surface, embedded within these rocks, allowing scientists to state with greater certainty
Who confirmed them? Who confirmed them?
life on Earth began to appear.
Yeah.
Enormous quantities of hydrogen appeared from within the hole,
This is
and
what I'm
nobody
interested
knew
in.
why. Those who
Hydrogen.
saw mud escaping from the top
Hydrogen.
of the borehole
Hydrogen.
described it as boiling with hydrogen. Below the 5.6-mile level, there are diamonds beyond imagination, perfectly preserved within the Earth's
Whoa.
crust,
Yeah.
and growing them
Whoa.
and waiting to find them.
Okay.
There may even be
So wait up.
ships
So
named-
hydrogen's making the diamonds?
Well, there's a pressure-based system that's making these things. So it's through pressure and the gold itself. But what's interesting is the water. Okay, you need the water there too. It's the water mixed with the hydrogen. So it's a super dense water. Okay, and if you ever seen Star in a Jar, what they're using is a super dense water, and then they collapse a bubble within it to create this very bright light, a synthesis. Okay, and what that's doing is it's collapsing the water in a way that fuses things together. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens is the water bubble collapses and the tips of the end of the water come down and slam together and can fuse things together. It can obviously
Interesting.
make atoms in a way. I think our bodies.
So you think they know how to?
Well, see, on a smaller
Do
scale.
you think they know? Do you think they know how to do this for real? For real, like they can make diamonds and gold like out of nowhere. They know how to just do
Well,
it.
they can definitely make diamonds, and I think I've seen alchemy make monoatomic gold, definitely, in large amounts.
It's just weird how
I don't think it's so finite that they say it is. I think
that's
they
what I'm
just hoard
saying.
it.
If it just forms in the ground like that, then
okay, it forms in our bodies. Okay, let me tell you, they sift through all of our fecal matter at all of the treatment plants, the water treatment plants, and they sift through it all and collect all the gold. Okay, it's part of the process.
Shit gold.
Yes, and they want to say that's because we digest a small amount. Well, I'm not drinking Goldschlager and things like that. No, I believe we synthesize gold. I think our bodies synthesize things. I think we have a toroidal sphere similar to the Earth, and we can synthesize similar to the Earth. I think it's just we're.
This is gonna be a gross question, but do you think that's why there's a toilet in everybody's house? Like they want to collect our shit.
Oh yeah,
to get the gold.
they want that gold. Oh that no, there's money. There's money in it. There's high money in it. Yes, absolutely.
They're like all right. They're like make sure there's a bowl in everybody's house that they can Just feed
because
them.
they gotta hoard
you
it
know,
all. They gotta hoard it all. Yeah.
We got their
Let me
number.
tell you,
We got
try to
their
live
number.
off grid. Try to live off grid off a sewer system. They don't like that. They want you to have a septic so they can pump it out. What does a septic do? They take it right there so they can sift it.
They should just make automatic gold sifting septic systems so they don't have to do it. It just automatically does it for you and puts the gold in one compartment in the backyard. That'd be good. Someone's gonna steal my idea now.
So the borehole, you know, it revealed some interesting things, but they used it for their propaganda very well. And it's not some super giant thing in Russia. It's a tiny hole.
Yeah.
You know, for exploration.
So it's really there though. It's really there. It's all right.
It's really there. You can take tours. One of the guys who set it up, he still does tours. He doesn't make a lot of money, so this is what he does now to get by. Is take tours to that little spot in the ground. Here's where, and then he probably tells all the stories of what the main story is. They put a microphone at the end of one of the drills and they recorded screams at one point deep in the hole.
Yeah.
And then a Finnish newspaper took that and said that they opened a gate to hell as a joke. An American newspaper took that and said that the Russians believed that they opened a gate to hell, not as a joke. So that was the telephone game. And it blew up as the screams in Russia. But, you know, there's a brief recording on one of these videos on it, but it could just be the shearing of metals. Because we know metal screams when it's under high pressure. It's excited. Okay. Karen B has talked about this. I think Awesome Austin's talked about this. People, the metal has a sound to it, and different metals will make different noise. So, all right. So we know we haven't gone deep at all. That's what we know. So we know they're making anywhere beyond 7.6 miles. They're pretty much making it up, and you'll see that they'll show like pictures of magma and things like that. They never found magma or anything like that, you know. So they never got anywhere near that. And they're using
weird.
Wave patterns, okay, because they're bouncing. They're using radio waves. They're bouncing radio waves of all frequencies to try to see what's below. So they assume by how the wave bounces back to them what the next wave is. But they don't even know what element it is. They don't even know what element is down there. See, that's the thing. It could be liquid freaking methane for all they know. It could be, you know, it could be anything.
They could be walking into,
Okay, that's what I'm saying. They have no idea, and they don't know what their waves are doing. It could be a super dense liquid of a different, isotope that we don't have on the surface at that point. So yeah, they're pretty much
could be
it's a lot of makeup.
They could be walking
all right,
into
so let's get back
trap.
Let's get back closer to the surface. Huh?
All right, what do we got?
All right. So, I was like finding tunnels. So I was like, all right, I found a nice little World War II tunnel, one that they dug out during World War II, they say.
Nice.
I'm not sure. I think maybe they they knew this tunnel was here and they used it. But this is a cool little video. It's 36 minutes long. It's kind of long, but it's got some cool snippets. Let me see if I can jump ahead and see what we got here.
How you doing over there, Jesse? You all right? You hanging in there?
Good. Just chilling.
As you notice, this looks like concrete or something. It's got great, and then we're starting to get into red brick, right away. So doesn't take long.
Oh wow, that's so this is in the cave. Red brick in the cave.
Yeah. This is below Britain. London and Britain. Yeah, this is
Oh, so this is a tunnel or a cave?
Interesting.
Wow, this is nuts.
Well, they're saying it was a tunnel, but if you know anything about Britain and London, man, it's built upon layers. Okay, London is built upon old London, which is built upon even older London.
So what do you think? You think this is a melted building?
First thing he said is there's been a fire down here at some point. So
Yeah,
you
so
know,
this is a melted building. Yeah, all right, cool.
there's
I
a
believe
lot
it.
of melt.
Well, yeah, but even if it was used for coleslaw,
Nice.
But it
coming-
was
coming
repurposed.
through.
Okay, so it was melted, but then it was repurposed. They came down and they repurposed. The military came down and repurposed it.
Nice.
Okay,
I like this. That you're coming through with the meltology stuff on the Boston Ray Mud Flood channel. Good for you. Just hit the nail on the head tonight.
try not to sound so surprised.
Look at that. That thing goes way down. But this is Meltology 101 with MK Ultra. Hold on. I'll put it up on there so they know what you know. This is the Meltology. Hold on. I'm getting good at my banners here. Hold on. We got to do this. We need a Meltology. This is Meltology.
Man, I'm no meltologist yet. I'm just interested in the subject.
Hold on. With Professor Sticks. All right. Here you go.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yes. Yeah. So which way is that for?
Oh, wrong one. Hold on.
Okay.
Here you go.
No, we'll finish covering this bit first. It is impressive. It's a bit of a long walls, oh, right. Check this out.
Look at that.
That's biker.
What is that thing? What is that?
You said biker light?
A biker light that got melted into the brick of the side of the building?
I don't think. I think they fused. Somebody hammered it in.
Yeah. No, I'm just messing with you.
Right.
You like that one, huh? Woo! Woo! All right, what are we doing? We're going through a tunnel here. This ain't a tunnel. This used to be like a hallway in a building or something, and it just got melted.
He goes deeper.
Look at the melt.
Oh, right. Okay.
Look at the brick sticking out. Look at the brick sticking out right there on the side.
This one blue. Not bad. Oh, electrical conduit. More modern rubber.
I'm more interested in that corner. He gets real close to the floors, though.
Nope. Would have been a lot of wood just here above it. So
Wow.
Okay. Let's go round to the other section.
This is amazing stuff, MK Ultra. You found something good. I don't know, old man Sam. Is it limestone walls? What do you think? MK Ultra, is it limestone? The walls?
It's always good to delivery.
Well, they say it was easy to carve into the limestone, and the water wore down the limestone. But what's this brick underneath the limestone? Like right here. Like what's?
Yeah, look at that.
What's this?
That's
What's
old
this
brick.
convergence of the brick and the limestone?
Dude,
so it's almost
look
like they took some stucco stuff and stuck it over it. And then
it
there's
looks
this
like it-
new
yeah.
style brick over here. Obviously, somebody could write into it, chalk into it. But this looks old.
That old brick, it's like covered in moss and it's old. Dude.
Yeah.
Look, it's green. It's green because it's so
Yeah.
old.
Yeah, some of it. I mean, look back in there. Back in there. Who bricked back in there? I mean, what?
Yeah, why would you do that?
I don't know. What
It's
is it
melted.
for?
It is melted.
See, and then you see this modern. Look. Modern, okay? A mix of old and modern. Looks like kind of a mix, and then these really old ones. Super, super old.
Yeah.
But you know, this is old London, so this could have been
I can't believe it.
Middle Ages. I don't know, if it's melted or not.
Look at that.
I just know there's different types. Okay, and this is that's definitely military. They love doing that, building these.
What does it say? Durban Ginger? Durban Ginger. Frosty 2014.
Oh, here we go. See, look, stuck his camera in here. Look how deep this tunnel.
Oh, he was too afraid to go in, but he stuck his camera in.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go into
his camera in there. It walled it off. Look, they walled it off. The easiest tunnel to walk through, they wall off.
Dude, imagine getting trapped down there, like going down there for something stupid like this and exploring, and then it's not
Ooh,
stupid.
look at that.
They're
Look at that
risking,
arch. Oh,
they're
arch.
risking their lives.
Look at that
Whoa,
arch. Damn.
whoa!
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that stairway melted. That looks pretty freaking
Nice.
melted.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah.
In the middle, they tried to
this
cover
is-
it up with this metal right here, this rusted metal, but this piece broke out, and you could see up there because they had people walk through here. Because when the bombings happened, okay, when the Germans were bombing London, they had people come down here to hide them. Okay, so they came down and retrofitted. They said, okay, we got to cover up anything that doesn't fit the narrative, but we're going to use this because it's already built to keep our people safe. Okay. So it's like, all right, come down to the tunnels. Look, oh, the military built all these tunnels. No, most of them were probably there. They just dug them back out. They knew they were there. Okay. So this is, so you're getting a glimpse of this World War II stuff, but in between it is this old London, old world stuff. It's crazy.
There's a massive staircase up the middle.
It's so cool.
You said a massive staircase. Look at that. Look at that staircase.
If you think about it,
is messed up.
In London, the stuff above the ground is old. So imagine how old this really is.
Yeah. I mean, look at that arch. That's a brick arch right above it, right above the staircase. Man, this looks like walking into some dwarven kingdom. It's like it's yellow.
How you doing, Jesse? You all right,
Good,
Jesse?
actually,
You hanging in there?
I want to ask you guys.
Yeah. What do you want to ask? Go ahead before you
what are your
pass
thoughts?
out.
I know some truthers believe there may be an underground tunnel system between Walmarts. You probably heard the term Marshall Walmart. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. I think that Walmarts can be turned into a prison. They have the fencing up. You know, the way that they have a lot of space and they have everything that you could possibly need to eat or take care of yourself or live. I don't know if there's showers there, but they could probably make it easily keep people in Walmart. Yeah. And it does mean Walmart backwards is Mart Law.
Yeah,
you ever heard this MK Ultra?
No. I've heard of them using the Walmarts as containment camps, as it being
the government funds part of Walmart. They get government funding. You know.
Well, 90% of Walmart's owned by China, actually.
Oh, really? So they don't get government funding?
The Waltons sold all of Walmart to China, pretty much.
The Waltons?
Yeah, that's
so. All right.
That's the owners of Walmart. Yeah.
Cool. Cool. So this is some cool stuff. So what was his question anyway? Did we answer your question, Jesse?
Oh yeah. There are tunnels. There's tunnels. There's tunnels between a lot of things. You know, they believe that there's a tunnel under the Philly baseball field. I saw that on Always Sunny, but I don't think there's tunnels under every Walmart connecting them. There's a Walmart here in Colville that's 8 miles from me, and the nearest Walmart from there is got to be like 60 miles. I mean, I know they dig tunnels. I know they're still digging tunnels. I just don't think they'd use that, because if they use the Walmart as the containment camp, then we're going to use the tunnels to escape and to move amongst them and use it against them. I don't think there'd be something like that. I think they slapped on a more hyperbole onto something that could be plausible, as in using the Walmarts as a place to funnel people who at first can't afford or can't survive the first wave. So the first wave is going to be pretty desperate. It's going to be a lot of people that are almost homeless, living out of their car, things like that. Those are going to be the ones that end up at the Walmart containment camp, if that's the way it plays out. So.
Another interesting thing, I don't know if Ray, you were at the meetup yet, but the lady from Rhode Island, not going to mention names, but she's a state trooper, and she rode along with the governor, I guess, in a motorcade or something like that, and they got stuck in traffic in Boston.
Yeah.
And the driver's like, "Oh, I can get you guys out of this." And I guess they got off the freeway and then pulled up to some gate, and the guy entered a code. The gate opened, and then they went through this tunnel, and then came out and got out of the traffic. And there was no one else in the tunnel. So.
Oh, they knew like
as
a
we saw
secret
it
tunnel to get
firsthand,
through.
apparently.
They had to
Wow.
build a tunnel into Boston. Look up. Yeah, right. They're talking about having to build a tunnel
going
through
on?
Boston. I was reading a little article
When?
on that.
Where? So recently?
Yeah, it was a connector freeway or something. Yeah, they built a tunnel under it. Oh, just Google it. Google tunnel under Boston.
I'll have to figure this out, dude. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of shit. What's up, LEB? Yeah, we're doing. Yeah, it is good to. It's good to see you, LEB. It's good to see you.
We're gonna mute this guy.
We're doing good. We're still. Nothing's changed. We're still doing our thing here. Still moving along with the program. Moving right along. Boom. So we got Yeah, this is cool. Look at that. Look how old that one is. Look at that. Look at that pipe. What do you think about the old pipes underground? You think they have water in them still? And you think they're still functional? Like, you think, this is what I'm thinking. Do you think that there's like all these cities under the ground, right? And there's just piping left over, like that old pipe that you just saw, right? Still full with gas, water, things that they used in the old city that's buried.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
so
the part of my
do you
brain
think
like,
that
wants there to be like, yeah, these layers, and you can, you know, I don't know, like you follow the pipe. Okay, you find a pipe sticking out of the ground, and you follow it. You just start digging and following it, and it leads to like a city. It was just like a vent pipe, you know? Something like
yeah,
definitely.
So do you think that if something ever happened, like, all right, if they wanted to flood this place, right? Say they did the flood on purpose. If they did the flood on purpose, right? Do you think that they like have a way of like making all the pipes under the ground for like levels and levels and levels, like empty out, so all the water just comes up through the sewer systems and floods the whole place?
Well, I like was it Michelle Gibson and a few other people were talking about using there was another channel, I can't remember it, but talking about using the like a water-based system for energy. Okay, you know, so a hydraulic system, and if that were to catastrophically fail because of the way it's set up, it would flood the area. It would mud flood the area. So
yeah,
you know, there's something to that too. Maybe it was maybe they had you know, it was like it was what happens when something failed. One of their systems failed. Things just mud flooded.
I completely pulled this show out of my ass tonight. Look at this. Look at these pictures we got. Thank you, MK Ultra.
Yeah.
They're liking it. Look at these people. LEB said, "Thanks, Ray. Good to see you too. Interesting images. Look at this. I'm not messing with you. Look, people enjoy it. Look, people enjoy it. You see? You see what I'm saying? People enjoying it.
Wendy's about
to go, MK Ultra. Make sure you subscribe to MK Ultra's channel. He needs subs. He's building a channel. He does his own live streams. He does this on his own. He's doing it for me tonight because I asked him, and he's a friend. He came on and helped me out. But normally he does his own live streams on his own channel. Jesse doesn't have a channel, but he does flat Earth meetups. We're gonna start advertising all his flat Earth meetups on here. So if anyone's in the New England area and they want to go to a flat Earth meetup, we're gonna start announcing them for Jesse on here.
That's awesome. Yeah, you guys should definitely set up this crew. Okay.
Yeah, we should. Jesse already has a crew. Jesse already has a crew, but I just want to make it official. You know, make it an official crew, like everybody, whoever wants to be in it.
Wow, look at that face on the wall.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. But you know what that looks like to me though? That looks like someone was down there. Maybe they were on drugs, and it was the wall was matrixing. You know what that is? When like the lines on the wall stop making faces, and they just took it and traced what they saw on the wall there. It looks like they used the outline of the wall and traced it. Look at that.
Whoa, look at that.
That's
They
crazy.
bricked it off. It's a red brick and they bricked off. Look at that red brick arc. That's a perfect arc right there.
So
and they came
why
in
would they brick
and
it
they
off?
bricked it all off.
That's crazy though. Why would they? I mean, it
With
still
this
looks
brick.
old though.
With this new brick. Yeah, but this is old brick, but not as old as probably this brick.
Oh yeah. So they
This is
bricked
the
it
old-
off at some point, but it was still a long time ago when they bricked it off.
Yeah. Yeah, it was sometime during World War II.
Do you think that the
maybe
bricks are really that color? You think the
These
bricks are
ones,
really
these
green
yellow
like
ones?
that? Yeah.
Yeah.
You think they are, or you
I
think it's just like that because it's dark and the camera just looks like that?
I don't know. This looks like a hodgepodge of different
Stones, right?
Yeah, different bricks that they threw
That's what
together
I'm saying, dude.
to make this.
And look, let me just make a point on this right here. So these bricks right here, you see how they're all different? They're all different colors. They're all probably made up. They might be painted, or they might be made up of different materials, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? They could be all made up of slightly different materials, right?
What this could be, okay? I mean, just throwing it out there. They found bricks, busted up bricks, because none of these look all the same shape and things. They threw it together with some cement. They painted over the bricks so they looked different. Mm-hmm. They were red, and so they weren't red. Mm-hmm. And then they went out about their merry way like it was a new wall. So found material from the old bricks, that just, they crumbled from another spot and brought over here.
But the point I'm trying to say is every brick is not the same. Every brick is made up of different things. So to argue over what a rock is made up of is retarded. Okay, to argue
especially
over
since I can't touch it.
Look around. There's rocks everywhere, dude. Pick them up. They're all made out of different shit. You know what I mean? It's just fucking dirt. Like to argue over like what dirt is made up of is so stupid, dude. Nobody knows. I don't even trust the geologists. You know, it's just a waste of time, dude. It's just a waste of fucking time. Honestly, it's a waste of space and a waste of time. It's a waste of life. A waste of fucking life. So anyway, yeah, this is pretty good. It looks like it's melted. Wow, what's all that stuff on the ground, dude? It's
just leftover military stuff.
Wow, yeah, look at that. That would be so cool just to find that and see what year.
Like I said, they sought refuge down here during World War II. So some people just brought stuff down with them, food and things, left it down here.
They went down there to hide during World War II?
Yeah, during the bombings. The Germans were doing bombing raids.
And they were bombing the shit out of London?
And they all
ran under the ground? That sucks.
Yeah. So they had to come down here. So, but I think
And they were bombing it to destroy the buildings, right? That was one of their main goals, to destroy all the old architecture, we think.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's both sides playing each other. Both sides were funded by the same people. So the targets the picked targets, definitely. I mean, like if I was playing both sides, I'd be like, okay, I'm going to set up my weapons factory in this old world building, and then I'm going to have the Germans come bomb it. All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Now we destroyed the old world building, or I'll act like I am, or things like that. Yeah. So, and maybe it was about destroying the buildings and not the people, which is why they're really insistent on bringing the people somewhere to keep them safe, but also making sure they cover it up.
Well, what is that? Bricks? Wait, was that pavement lighting? Go back. Those bricks on the ground had holes. Oh no, why do they have holes in them? What is that? Just for ventilation?
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's a vent, it's a tunnel. He's reading this.
Yeah.
Whoa, what does it say? All persons.
I have. No, so these were standard posters, and they just changed the name of the ARP word, and they put it in there. We can just make out the name. So that is.
Oh, that's
standard,
like, that's so cool.
It's a standard poster, and I can put an example of a better one on the screen now, so you can see what they used to say.
So that's what you see there.
It basically says
wow.
it's a public show.
So they ended up damaging it more than anybody by ruining the brick and everything.
Yeah, it's still there, dude.
Yeah, I mean, spaces were always limited in the ARPs, so.
It's crazy.
Oh, yes.
Thanks, LEB.
Just a tiny little face just there.
Hey. Ken's in the chat.
Yeah, who Ken Rotman? What's up, Rotman? Yeah, we got Pyman and Rotman's here. Wow. They're both in the same place at the same time. Yeah. We should get them on the show. Pyman and Rotman should come on together. That would be awesome, dude.
Except that this is the smallest section. Oh, okay. Opens right up again.
Ooh, Wendy's home. 1 second. I'm going to mute myself.
Right. Do your thing. All right, so this is what we're looking at here. I'm going to take this right over. All right, so we got some pillars right there. I'm just joking. They're pillars, but it's in the hall. This is definitely a melted building here. Look at this. Look at the walls. Look at the brick. Look at the brick inside. How did the brick get inside? You think they built that inside? No, they didn't. That melted around it. That whole thing is melted. That's a melted brick. Look right there. There's some bricks. Look. What are they doing? They're lighting fires. What do you think about this stuff, Jesse? Being from the flat Earth community, looking at these underground tunnels, how do you feel?
I mean, it's very interesting. I really haven't done that much research on this, but I mean, I'm kind of blown away.
we do the research on the show, so whenever you want to do this, if you ever want to do this type of research, just come join us. This is what we're doing. I don't know about this stuff either.
Really fascinating.
I'm learning it right now, but you can see how it looks melted. You know, it looks like everything melted, or it was mud, and it formed around it.
And where is this video taking place?
It's London.
Underneath London.
Yeah, it's underground tunnel.
In London. This whole city's underneath London right now. This is an old city that they built London on top of, or a building, or both.
Tunnel. Just goes. Look at that. Look at the arc for this. Why would you build like such a deep arc? This was a bigger doorway.
No,
okay. They're standing on a big doorway.
Yeah, that arc looks like exactly like the arcs that are on the brick buildings that we look at that are outside right now. My house, you know, all around the brick buildings. That's what they look like. That's a brick building under the ground that got flooded and melted, or one or the other, or both, flooded and melted. Melted first and then flooded. That's what I think, but you can't really tell. I mean, I don't have a magic wand to put myself in the past and go back hundreds of years and put myself in this place and see what really happened. But from my expert opinion, I'm telling you, it looks like it melted and it looks like it flooded.
I got something to add. This is kind of interesting. You guys are obviously familiar with the ancient pyramids of Giza, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the latitude and you go up to like 8 decimal places, it actually matches the speed of light in kilometers per second. So they must have known
Say that
something.
again. The Pyramid of Giza, what matches the kilometers?
If you look at the actual coordinates, the latitude of the pyramids of Giza, it matches the speed of light in kilometers per second to like 7 or 8 decimal places. You can look it up.
So,
wow.
Do you know how they found out the speed of light?
How?
By bouncing lasers off of mirrors and timing it.
Really? Oh, that's crazy.
But how do you know light even has a speed? It's just there or not, because
we're just taking their word for it that they bounced it off of a mirror and timed it. Maybe they never even did that. Maybe they're just like making it up.
And then what they do is they shoot it through a field too. There's a couple tests. Another one is through a field. Basically, they create a field and they shoot a pulse through it, and they see how long it takes for it to go from one field to another field. So there's 2 of them right here, and you shoot it through both of them, and they time it to see how long it gets from one to another. Okay.
We should do another show called "Measuring the Speed of Light" with MKultra.
Okay, I'm saying if I'm a mathematician, okay, I'm gonna say that the speed, I'm gonna work it out, and I'm gonna use it with something that I know, and the latitude of the Pyramid of Giza might be something that I know. So I'm like, okay, the speed equals this. I don't know if what equals see if the Egyptians knew it, or if the people who decided what the speed of light decided that it would match that. Maybe.
That's also possible too.
Yeah. So
I'm checking my Odyssey, see if we got Odyssey going. I think we're on Odyssey and YouTube, but a few days ago Odyssey didn't go off for some reason. So that's pretty good. We're multi-streaming. People are watching this everywhere. My Odyssey's been doing better now, a little bit, since we've been live streaming. Yeah. That's I figured out that's what you got to do to make your Odyssey better. You got to live stream on it, and then people start noticing.
Are they starting to show up on
Odyssey? A few. I got like 50 followers on Odyssey now. So hold on. Let me try to
get
more.
Your stream's staying up there after you stream them?
Oh yeah. They don't take nothing down on Odyssey.
Well, you said they weren't showing up before, like the shows.
Oh, what do you mean? When was that? When a while ago I was having trouble.
Okay, they're all right now.
I changed the name of my YouTube channel, and then it fucked me up.
Gotcha.
But I fixed that now. They fixed that.
So here's another little thing I found. This is
would be dug into the ice cap and then covered with.
This is we're talking deep underground military bases now. Okay. So
nice. This is dumb.
It's hard to find evidence on deep underground military base. It's highly classified.
It is
stuff. Yeah.
You couldn't find nothing.
I've seen location maps. I mean, not on the surface. You have to dig deeper. I've seen a few location maps, but who knows how reliable are? And then there's the talk of the one under in New Mexico and Dulce Base in New Mexico. There's the one in Colorado at the airport, things like that. But you try to find information like that, and you're just going to run into gatekeepers and conspiracy theorist walls and things like that. Finding hard military evidence is hard. Okay, so especially if it's still classified and things like that. But you can go back in the past and see where they built upon. You can go back one step before building underground bases and just see them building bases and see how they do it. So this is them building a base in Greenland and talking about building a base there.
Off the main communications,
and all the challenges and things that went through Greenland.
Laboratory and
building a base in Greenland. Talking about.
We have one person in Odyssey. I don't know if that's me. It probably is me. It probably is me, right?
Yeah,
it's me. I'm the only one in Odyssey.
Much of it split by crevasses, and then build a city under the ice, experimenting with new concepts of polar construction.
Did you hear that? A city under the ice.
Oh wow. A city under the ice.
Building under ice. Okay.
Several weeks later, at a point where the ice cap sloped down to a narrow strip of barren land along the coast, that our supplies began rolling in by truck or transfer to sled. To make this transfer possible, we had to build a 3-mile road up onto the edge of the ice cap. We brought in everything this way. Construction materials, steel arches, clothing, nails, steel beams, prefabricated houses, lumber, food, even ice cream. In the
Okay.
heavy swing.
I don't want to put people to sleep, but
No,
not everybody likes
no,
full documentaries like me.
you're not putting me to sleep, dude. I was just putting my Odyssey thing in there so people can go over there. If you guys have Odyssey, go over there and leave a comment.
Another type of smaller
so I can make my Odyssey channel bigger. I'll follow you. I'll follow you back. I can only find people if you leave a comment.
Looking for them digging.
At the surface work camp were the aircraft. A few hours later,
nice.
All right.
Designed to clear
Yeah.
roads in the out.
So this is what them. This is them building an underground base.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I'm following. I'm just running everything all at once. Rotman needs a wrench. It looks like. See, I'm just doing my little maintenance here. Anybody else here without a wrench? No, everybody else has a wrench. It looks like.
Planks were put down on the shoulders of the cut. Later on, these planks would be used to support the steel arch roof, which would cover the trench. Camp Century was starting to grow, and so was Muckluck. We used 3 pieces to cut
Wait up. Pause it for a second. Did he just say the dog's name is Mudflood?
I think it was Muckluck or something.
No, the dog's name is Mudflood, dude. Fuck that. This is starting to grow, and so is Mudflood. Yeah, that's Mudflood the dog, dude.
What are they hammering?
Camp Century was starting to grow, and so was Muckluck.
So was Mudflood. Whatever. You say potato, I say potato. It's Mudflood, the dog.
Trenches we needed. By making the width of most of the lateral trenches was greater at the bottom than at the top. This cut down on the amount of roofing material required. Before long, the first roofs began to go into place.
So recognize that metal curved roof? Saw that same stuff in that World War II bunker.
Yeah.
By this time, we had a crew working in a snow quarry, cutting large bricks of snow. In this way, we made maximum use of the materials available at the site. Somehow, Muckluck seemed to be everywhere, always making himself useful.
Muckluck.
Good old Mudflood.
Good old Mudflood. Don't ever change.
When a roof of steel arches was in place, it was covered with snow. Because it had been milled, this snow would harden into an extremely durable surface. Inside each tunnel, at the end adjoining the main communication tunnel, passages were cut through. Not all the excavation could be done by machine.
Whoa.
The shovel was still a very useful tool.
They could do that to the snow, but I don't think they could do that to a tunnel with bricks. No way. Like what we were looking at. I think you're muted. Someone's muted.
I'm muted. One second. I'm talking to Wendy.
Testing.
Oh, okay. All right. You muted the whole thing though. That's cool. When you muted the whole thing, it's muted. It's all right. Go ahead. All right, I'll talk over it. Go ahead. So look at the. Go. I'll go over it. Go ahead. You can talk to Wendy. Go ahead. Pause it. I'll talk over it. So look at these guys. Look at these. Look at them. What are they doing? They're messing around with wood. Look at them playing with the wood. Look at them. Yeah, now he changed it and said Muckluck. I think it's a Mandela effect. I think it's shifting. I think it's saying Muckluck now, but if you watch this video in like a month, it's going to say Mudflood by then.
In this way, we knew there would be no
It's in the
delay
process
caused
of
by
shifting
missing
over.
parts.
I'm gonna mute here. So
This is a standard T5 Engineer Arctic building, designed for
I'm
cold
almost
weather.
Mud guts,
use.
numb
Composed
nuts.
of plywood insulation panels, these buildings would provide space for.
They should have named the
comfortable
dog Numb
working
Nuts
and
because he's in the cold.
The unit had been checked out in advance. Crews could connect one of these buildings in less than a day. As soon as the shell was completed, crews began to wire the building. Placed at the end of a small wooden form.
So this is what they're doing. They're building a deep underground base under Antarctica right here.
Was weatherproof and serviceable.
It's not.
Throughout the long period of construction, within the primitive facilities of the work camp, the men solved the everyday problems of working and living as best they could.
all right.
At this same time, within the tunnels already completed, we were installing piping for water and electricity. Heavy insulation material was wrapped around every pipe to protect against the extreme cold. A copper heating element inside the insulation kept water lines from.
So here's what they found as they went deeper. It was extremely hot. It was twice as hot as they anticipated. They expected it to be about 200 degrees when they got down into the borehole, and it was like 350 degrees, you know. So they can't have any bases. They can't have bases too deep because it's too hot. So that's
amazing.
Flexible sewage lines also had to be run through the camp. At this time, to keep our schedule, we were using 12 and sometimes 14-hour shifts. For like any modern city, Camp Century required a complex of interconnecting corridors carrying a maze of piping of all sizes and shapes. One of our proudest achievements was our solution of the water problem. A steam hose with a special drilling nozzle was used to melt a hole 3.5 feet in diameter, 120 feet down into the ice cap, until a pool of water formed, which did not drain off. This pool provided 10,000 gallons of fresh water daily. Throughout the camp, an extensive electrical system was now installed, where electrical heating would not only be clean.
So they say this is Greenland ice cap. You know, that's where they did this. But Greenland's pretty melted now, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Flat fellow said, Jesse, wake up.
Homework.
No, I didn't say it. Tommy said it in the chat. He said, Jesse, wake up. You know, flat fellow?
No, I was awake the whole time.
All right. We got the point, though.
I know. Flat fellow said it. You know, flat
I don't know
fellow,
why
right?
the audio is so quiet this time. It was definitely better last time.
And then they added,
try to go out and come back in again.
Let me try again.
Try to go back up. Yeah.
Let me try again.
All right. Let's see what we got next. All right. This is good stuff.
I think I scared him, dude. I didn't mean to scare him. I was just reading what they said in the comments. I thought he thought I was yelling at him. Like, Jesse, wake up. I wasn't trying to scare him. I didn't want to like startle him. He looked like he was having a nice little nap.
All right.
Here he is.
So
there he is. He's back. Let's see. See what happens. All right.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to probably break for dinner soon.
Is your audio better now?
Yeah, I think it's better now.
All right.
Somewhat
better now. All right. You can hear better. All right.
Yeah.
That fixed it.
Oh, cool.
All right. So what are you gonna do, MKUltra? You're gonna go to dinner? When are you gonna do that?
Yeah, in a second. Well, I got a little bit more to go.
All right.
So that's them building. Them building a military base in Greenland and ice caps and things like that, and the problems they talk about bringing in a nuclear reactor and all sorts of things, and all the problems that you would have on a deep underground military base. You know, you need the piping, you need the sewage, you need to solve the water problem, you need, air ventilation, all these things. There's a lot of problems. So they're working them out with the smaller ones, All right, so this is another example that the military actually gives us. Okay, there's few of underground bases. Okay, this is called the Greenbrier Bunker. Okay, the Greenbrier Bunker was for nukes in case the Russians launched nukes at you. All of our elites, all of our most important politicians, so America live on because it lives on in their hearts. We all know that. They could run to the bunker first and be safe while we all burned with the flag in hand.
Mm-hmm.
And that was what it was built for out of our tax dollars, is to keep them safe. It's well evidenced. It's a place that they built under this old building. I mean, it goes back to the 1700s in Greenbrier. So who knows how old it was before that, and who knows if it was part of an older system that they just retrofitted like the English did underneath London. But they did a really high-end job, including a giant door and bunks, and it had food and storage and housing, and even a place for the president to give a speech if needed be. Oh, even a Masonic floor. How nice. So.
Oh wow. Oh, the black and white floor. That's that's duality. That's duality. Oh.
So.
All right. Boom.
And then this is them.
All right.
Love this one.
I'm putting the stream the link out too for when he's done. If anybody wants to join, go ahead. Keep going.
All right. So we can get in on this. Greenbrier. I want to see the old photos. Yes. Let's see. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh wow.
Look at the layers. Look at the layers. Mud.
Amazing.
I was talking to a friend in Texas. Has a theory that there may actually be people currently that are literally born underground and grow up underground and never even seen the light of day. I mean, it's just speculation.
And die underground too. Knows? They live their whole life underground. They live everything and then die still. Yeah. That's crazy.
Just a speculation, obviously.
Under Texas, okay. You think?
So, is that what you heard? A friend in Texas.
We got people.
Telling me
looks like we got some people here. Let's see who we got.
We're on the thought of the underground bunker, and let me tell you, like, these things exist. Okay, we have small examples, but the bigger ones are there.
Yeah.
And in these places, anything can happen. I mean, it's like people could be born there, literally, to be raised there. And I've heard stories. I've seen things in a few books about like early on testing in these places and what they were using it for. And it was a lot of the stuff that wouldn't fly in the human eyes, and no social accountability down in these bases. And what they were testing with was electrical signals, on-off signals, and things like that. And they were testing the human brain. And through that development, we got the computer, essentially. IBM developed from underground military-based testing on the human brain is where they got the idea for computers. Now, the best thing we got in mainstream is they got it from aliens. Okay? Makes more sense to me is that we don't know that we can't trace computers back to where it first discovered, the first person because it was actually in a lab.
Hold on.
They were testing on the human brain.
Sorry, Sean. Yep. I had to mute Sean. Go ahead.
That's how they got the idea for the on-off signal, the ones and zeros that eventually built into the binary, which built into the computer age that we know it. But it all started with testing our brain, and now it comes back to our brains hooking up to it, so it comes full circle, I guess. All right. Yeah.
There was a lot of interference coming.
I mean, it's inside the beast. It literally is.
No, I know what you mean. Everything is like top secret
right.
with them, dude. You know? So
But they closed down Greenbrier because they decided that it was unconstitutional to just save Congress and the White House chief of staff and all their and it had room for all of them to have a slave. I mean, a worker. I mean, an understudy or a secretary or something. Yeah. So the place even accounted for them having every person having somebody under them to work for them. It was pretty elitist. It was pretty messed up, and I can't believe it got built on our tax dollars. We should ask for a refund, but we don't get one.
yeah,
So
or
that's
let
Greenbrier,
all the homeless people live there.
1958.
If they ain't gonna give us our money back, just let the homeless people move there.
Right? But it's on too nice of a resort. It's on this beautiful resort. Yeah. So, all right. Other cool things.
All right.
You said something about
good to see you.
You said pyramids, but that's what I found.
Yeah. What's up, Mad Pie Man? What's up, Sean Osborne? You were having a lot of interference, Sean Osborne. I had to block you. I mean, not block you. I didn't have to block you, thank God. Mad Pie Man was here. All right. Where are we going next?
Oh yeah. Okay. So let's go to Italy.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
What is that? A pyramid?
Yeah, we're going to talk about other things found underground. Okay, other than military bases, and we're going to talk about how far they went. Let's talk about how far not we went as this generation, these people, this timeline. Let's see how far other people have went underground and what they've built. So this is way more interesting. So
it's all right, Pie Man. It was doing that to me last week too.
The city of Orvieto, Italy, as the first Etruscan-style pyramid was discovered here 3 years ago. Experts spotted the entrance a while back and decided to begin the excavations then, and later on, discovered that this was the first of its kind and most likely the last two, as the Etruscan Empire didn't last long after this. Greenwood was an Etruscan-style building based on the fact that it had stairs carved directly inside its walls. They dug right the rubble there to find themselves emerging from the walls and the floors of the structure. After they dug some more, they realized the fact that the shape of the inside was very strange, so before they knew it, they made the official report that they did in fact discover a submerged pyramid of some kind. The ancient underground tunnels and cave systems they came across also made it clear that this was a much larger building than they had originally anticipated. The discovery was officially made by Claudio Visori and David P. George, as they said that this is by far the greatest discovery they've ever come across. Outside of their architectural prowess, we know very little about the Etruscans to begin with, as it is apparent that they lived in central Italy around 900 BC and that they were decimated by the Roman Empire soon after. They had the best constructors of all time, but they couldn't survive a direct attack.
Look at that.
From the Roman Empire.
What the fuck?
All of their knowledge dissipated.
What's up, Ryan?
All of their knowledge dissipated. I mean, it just sounds like they made up another word for the people before us. They just called them the Etruscans.
The Etruscans, huh?
Yeah. So that's the Etruscan.
They call them the Etruscans?
The Etruscan people. Yep, the Etruscan people in Italy is. All right. So. All right. So underground places, other places underground. Near me is underground Seattle.
Oh, really?
I'm in Washington, so Seattle has an underground, just like a lot of
Boston
cities.
has an underground too.
Exactly. There's stuff below all of us. We're all built upon what the heck? Not the Seattle underground club scene. What am I doing?
Yeah,
that's hilarious. Get out of here with that. So
where is he? Where is Sean Osborne right now? Look at this. Where
Salem,
are
Oregon?
you, Sean?
I'm in Salem, Oregon.
What are you?
Do you see
what
that?
are you at the? Yeah, what is that?
It's a Union Street Railroad bridge.
Hold on, I'll put you full screen. Hold on, 1 second. Let's see what he's doing.
Can you see that?
Right,
I'm holding a lighter up. It's a plaque that's on the railroad bridge. I'm holding a lighter up to it. 1912, Union
Yeah.
Street Railroad Bridge, Waddle, Harrington, Consulting Engineers, Kansas City, Montana. Dedicated on
All right.
March 15th,
Hold on. Can
1913.
you hold that for 1 minute? Just hold that pose for 1 minute. We're gonna
Okay.
let him, MK Ultra finish because he
Yes, yeah.
he wants to go. He needs to go eat.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get back to you, Sean.
Well,
All
I
right.
was just showing Seattle underground. That's things are underground. So look under your city, check under your city, see what's underground it. And I think that's the end. All right, that's the end of what I had.
No, I wasn't trying to rush you.
Oh.
Was that really all
No,
you
no,
had?
I want to look up that Union Street
right.
Bridge now.
Dude, I see. Okay. There's little bendy parts in here to where it's like bent. To where I don't, I try to get a hold of somebody who knows this. Like if you can imagine a railroad bridge, so there's only certain types of structures. There's this style. It's like solid. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like picture. I'll show. How come I'm here in a light?
Hold on. All right. What, you're in a bridge right now, and you're looking up the bridge?
I'm right in the middle of it. One of the river's right underneath me.
Too bad I can't bring you both up at the same time. Too much information at one point. Hold on, Sean. Hold on. Let me let MK Ultra finish because he was already doing. I don't want to cut him off.
I'm just showing you the bridge. I'm just showing you this bridge that he's at. That's where he's at. That's his bridge in Oregon. Union Street Bridge in Salem, Oregon. So, all right, I'll just give you guys a picture. I'll get off screen share. All right, cool guys. Thanks for letting me finish. Oh, Ray backed out by accident. Here's the bridge, Ray.
Yeah.
Here's the bridge that he's at. I was just showing you. All right, guys.
All right. So, yeah, I want to look at his stuff too, but I can't just let him butt into what you're saying. You were already going first. We were already paying attention to you. I'm sorry, Sean. You'll be on in a minute. We'll give you time. We'll give you plenty of time to explain.
It's cool. I'm done. I reached the end of my presentation of the show. Yeah, I'm done.
All right, MK. All right, let's see what Sean's got now. All right, Sean, full screen.
Okay, I just noticed this bridge. It's I go across a lot, and I noticed that there's these beams. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6. The sixth one up is always bent.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, can you see this? This right here?
Yeah, I can see it.
Like
so wait up, how high up? Wait up, you're on top of a bridge now at night?
Yeah, the water's about 50 feet.
Jump! Don't jump, Sean! Don't jump! Don't do it!
But there's the moon's up there. Can you see the moon?
Whoa! Okay. Where are you? What bridge are you at? Where?
If you see that bridge, the picture, there's a big concrete thing hanging on that picture. If you can zoom in on it, I'm standing right underneath it. It's like the size of a car, and it's as high as it's like a quarter of the size of a train.
But what state are you in? What city and state?
Salem, Oregon. Oregon.
Oh, Salem, Oregon. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you're just walking around. You're just walking
there's
around
underground here. Well, I went over to West Salem because because there's a spring over there that happens to be by a fire hydrant. So everybody that lives there, it's like, oh, there's just a leak, a fire hydrant. And my opinion, it's been there for years and years and years, to where it's up high altitude. And if star forts were like, let's say, held like above ground reservoirs, which would make sense why you would have a star fort in this kind of climate. But there's a water reservoir. It's just kind of spring, natural spring. But if you had water at high altitude, you could do a canal all the way to that big mountain that's there. I call it the big mountain. It's kind of the big joke because it's like what mountain are you talking about? It's like, well, that one right there. You can, it's like only one mountain, like it's a Mount Rainier or something or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it's in the pictures of all the old 1800 pictures of Salem. You look at your state picture, and it's like seems like to be drawn by the same person, right? Trees all look the same. Mm-hmm. I noticed that it's always from the view from West Salem. Pictures always the view from West Salem to Salem and the mountain. And I found that trees, like there's a tree over here, it's 109 years old. The people who made the railroad tracks ate their lunch under it. Over in West Salem, so 109 years old. I don't know, just find something weird about trees, because in the pictures there's no trees. There's big giant trees here, and there's all about the same age.
How do you know the tree's 109 years old? Because they told you that?
Yeah, the guy who owns the business there. Yeah, sorry, it's as far as the heating. It's called some heating company, but it's as far as because I work with Queen, the Willamette Queen, and so I kind of know the businesses around here, and they're on the riverbank, and a fire one of the mills got burnt down, and so we're kind of looking at everybody's back, the businesses who are here, and he's an air conditioner guy, and I'm a kind of a nosy guy, when I'm looking at trees and people are like, "What are you looking at?" I'm like, because I'll be looking at the ground. What are you looking at? Looking at, and I'm like, well, wondering how old this tree is. And he says, well, it's 109 years old. I'm like, no way. I'm like, no. He's like, yeah. He told me the story. He says, the people who did the tracks that go across Front Street, they ate their lunch under that sapling, under the tree that was planted there. And so I'm assuming that every single tree that I see was planted by a human hand, right? Because if that one was planted at 109 years old, I was over at West Salem trying to find, asking, kind of small talk, what's the oldest tree, because I know you live in a town and you live in a neighborhood and there's a giant tree in your neighborhood. If I ask, you ask somebody, seems like a stupid question, but I'll get the answer. Like, oh, the biggest tree in West Salem is over there. Everybody's going to know it because there's only going to be one of them. I'm trying to find out what's the oldest tree in West Salem compared to Salem, because I wanted to find that Salem was the star fort, and I couldn't find evidence. I couldn't find conclusive evidence besides on the bank, on the Salem, Oregon picture, of this thing. I guess, what do you call it? Like the picture of Salem, the old 1800 one. Mm-hmm. If you look on the riverbank, there's like a jagged. I mean, I see jagged things everywhere, but I swear that's an inkling of, on the riverbank, a jagged that's on Salem side. But then on West Salem, I'm like, wait a minute, and I go, well, it could look like a star, 6-pointed star, because most of the stars I'm seeing that compared to aren't 6, but this one I think was 6. And then I found proof that they cut the arms off, like as far as the river goes from down, it goes, picture a star that has 6 points, and the river's at the bottom of it, and it goes out to one arm and back in, and then that's like out South Salem, and then the other arm goes out towards the Capitol, and back in, and then the other one goes out. Well, they cut those 3 arms off. They cut this right here I'm looking at is a straight one of the red marks they put, because you can see that 1850 the river looks kind of like a star, or like the whole star, but just half a star. And then you can see the little tiny cuts and marks and this and that. And then I knew, and this was like, when I found that out, I'm like, oh, this makes all that other evidence, confirms it, because this is just like a few months ago that I go, okay, there it is. That's proof that they changed it every incrementally, because I already had proof that they had many vehicles into the bank. Apparently the narrative is that one guy owned a bunch of cars, and he was able to put them on the bank of the river. And there's a picture on the internet now. It wasn't there before, but it is now. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
But because the Statesman's Journal wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, so it's on the internet now. But it shows a bunch of old vehicles, and I found something that might not match with it. But I'm like, oh, well, where did all these vehicles come from? So I rewound the clock backwards. And I go, well, look, there's a big fleet of vehicles right there. I bet you those will turn into those on the bank, right? To where, give it 20 years. That's just my hypothesis, but for the documents I'm finding on the internet.
Hey,
but what I don't want boots on the ground, I'm asking these businesses, and it's confirming everything. Like Jack Ritter, who did the underground here, who did the tours, passed away. Well, it just so happens the guy fishing on the dock here, I was actually telling him the story how I interviewed John Ritter and this and that, and didn't know that he was a guard in the prison, and then he didn't like homeless, and so I kind of like shit talking, and I found out, oh yeah, he's my uncle. I'm like, oh shit. And I found out that he went to his funeral, and found out that there's a big feud going on. And I kind of was like, well, he just like laid out a narrative where one relative cut a tree down and the other family didn't like it, so they're splitting up. And I was kind of like, he was telling me the story, and I'm like looking at his face going, you're not lying, are you? I just got done talking shit about John Ritter, who does underground tours, and then you're related to him, and then you're laying down this narrative that the family owes a bunch of property and it's getting all messed up because somebody cut a tree down. I go, that's something you'd hear like 200 years from now. So it's amazing the time we live in and where I'm at now. Yeah. And I'm so glad that I have this opportunity that you have this platform to just for me to just spill my guts and not feel weird, and not feel like
Hey, it's
alone.
no problem, dude. You're doing great, dude, and you're doing the research on your own. You're doing the boots on the ground stuff. I love it. But listen for 1 second. I want to play a couple songs and take a break for a minute because I've been going for almost 2 hours now, and I need to get a drink. So here we go.
All I'm offering is the truth.
In debt, your payments past due. Your life just races past you.
Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you.
We are enslaved like cattle, held back with chains and shackles.
Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you.
In debt, your payments past due. Your life just races past you.
Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you.
We are enslaved like cattle, held back with chains and shackles.
Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you.
There is a hidden agenda at play. Same old bullshit, but a different day. They're telling us lies and they're getting away, deceiving the world and it isn't okay. Get out my way cause I'm shining the light on these bastards with every chance that I get. Attempting to wake people up to this nonsense and tell the elite just can't handle this shit. Sick of living life in utter madness. So sick of them treating us like maggots. Look at textbooks taught in classes. Do some research, nothing matches. Then they start waving their Hollywood wands. No sign of a brain because all of it's gone. That's where they wanted you at all along. Stuff that you think you know, all of it's wrong. These people stay lying, even though most ain't buying the mainstream manipulation, but still they stay trying. Look what happened on 9/11. Look what happened at Sandy Hook. These fancy crooks write lies as history in their fancy books. In debt, your payments past due. Your life just races past you.
Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you.
We are enslaved like cattle, held back with chains and shackles.
Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you.
In debt, your payments past due. Your life just races past you.
Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you.
We are enslaved like cattle, held back with chains and shackles.
Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you.
Welcome to your trauma-based mind control. When will the shit end, man? I don't know. Until then, there's no place I won't go. I'm trying to wise up, rise up, and fight the foe. Yo, I don't give a fuck if you call the cops. This is over to the dose, and I'm not gonna stop. Nobody in my life is gonna call the shots, unless it's just me, so it's all or not. The way that they have us all living is sad. Humans are stupid, conditions are bad. I promise that you won't be digging the future. You're gonna be missing the shit that you had. I don't even know if we can ever even win. The only thing I'm sure of is I'll never sleep again. If you think you know anything, then you better think again. Just a part of a story that might not ever even end. Oh no, how can it be? This world is testing me. Won't give up readily. This is my destiny. I won't quit till my heart stops ticking. Searching for the part that's missing. Seeking truth, I'm on a mission. I can see, I got that vision. In debt, your payments past due. Your life just races past you.
Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you.
We are enslaved like cattle, held back with chains and shackles.
Wake up, the Matrix has you. Wake up, the Matrix has you.
There is a hidden agenda, and it's hidden right up in plain sight. You can try your best to not let them get you, but the new world order's about to take flight. The system that we live in was specifically designed to keep all the human beings relentlessly confined. Kill us and dumb us down, make us ignorant and blind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind. The system that we live in was specifically designed to keep all the human beings relentlessly confined. Kill us and dumb us down, make us ignorant and blind. Everything you see before you is a prison for your mind.
Yeah, Three Fingers. Send me some truth metal songs to play. If you want me, I'll play metal songs on it. I love metal, but just send me something truth related. No, Three Fingers was saying he wants some metal on here, and I like death metal and all kinds of metal.
Three Fingers?
Just
maybe Three Fingers was like snap your fingers, snap your neck.
No, Three Fingers is he's in the chat. He's a good dude.
It makes me think of Prong, snap your fingers, snap your neck. That's metal.
Yeah, no, I don't know why his name is Three Fingers. Is it because you only have 3 fingers for real? What's up?
Do you want to see the Salem Riverfront Carousel? It's closed.
Yeah.
All right, you got it. When it's open,
are you there? All right. What is it? Show it. I'll put it full screen again.
It's a carousel. It's the Salem carousel. Like there's the carousel, but I'm going back here where they paint them. I guess I heard that there's a shark. Because it's really dark.
What are you riding a bike right now?
This is the paint studio. Yeah, this is the paint studio of the carousel. They paint. Oh, you can't really see it, but at the end of the building, there's the paint. Can't see it, and then there's the gift shop, and then there's a carousel, and they're giant. And I want to know what's under it, right? I mean, because it's been here forever. And I heard something about carousels were something, and this is. Can you see in there? You see anything?
A little bit. Yeah, I can see a carousel. Yeah. Oh wow. It's old. It's an older one, huh?
Yeah, it makes you feel like a little kid because everything's so big. I was impressed when I first got it. I'm like, whoa, this makes you feel like a little kid.
That's pretty cool.
But there's a creepy flailed angel over here, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
I was at the map here. I was going to ask you guys if you wanted to see something. You know, like you want to see. You guys are familiar with Salem at all? There's a new bridge here. Because they had the bridge. Traffic's horrible, right? So we asked for a bridge, and they gave us a bridge, and it goes to Vinto Brown Island. So it's a bridge that doesn't go anywhere. That's careful what you ask for. Salem, Oregon wanted a bridge, and they got one, but it just went to an island.
I was actually in Salem back in December. Gave some rides over there.
Yeah.
Oh, you were there?
I was there.
You were right where he is right now. You went there.
In Salem, Oregon. Yeah. I mean,
are you familiar with the creeks?
For a few hours.
Oh, so you might not be familiar with the creeks or something? Because I've really been going deep on the creeks, Bill Creek and Pringle Creek.
No,
because there used to be one. There used to be one creek that would come from the Willamette into Salem, but then it would branch off into three. And I see that there's no reason why we couldn't be able to traverse. You know, if we could beat traffic through the waterways, I mean that they wouldn't like that, right? But I could almost beat traffic if I just need to clear away some brush. I mean, in an inner tube, I could do it. But you know, like regular boat, it just depends on. Like here's some. Is there any Masons in the house? Is there any Masons?
In our chat, we have a few Masons. We have Masons in the chat, I think.
Okay. I believe
we have everybody.
Salem,
we invite
Salem
everybody.
Rotary.
Everybody's invited. Who gives a shit?
Okay, this is a Rotary. So there's fairness. This is kind of new. I don't know if. Yeah, you were here in December, so this was here with the globe and the bridge and the amphitheater here. You guys see that? Yeah, it was.
I can see it.
Should I back up or?
Remember, the State House looked a little different than any other State House I've seen, if I remember correctly.
Oh, this isn't the State House. This is the amphitheater.
No, I know that. I was pointing that out.
He went to. He said he went there.
Guess how many days the courthouse lasted after it got built here in Salem?
How many? That's a flat Earth asterisk above your head. Flat Earth asterisk.
I see it now. I see. 2 weeks ago, I wouldn't have known what that was, and then just now, I didn't know what that was. Yeah, there they are.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Yeah, it's
what was
everywhere.
I saying? Oh yeah, 10 days. It lasted 10 days. The courthouse. It burned down.
And then what happened?
Allegedly, they put the concrete on the riverbank, but in my research, the concrete was 33 inches thick, and I don't see any 33-inch thick blocks on the banks.
33 exactly. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
That's what I came across on the internet. I haven't talked to anybody personally because the library here, they don't mention the underground, which I save my breath, saying that's weird. I don't say that anymore. I just go typical. I try not to say anything actually. When a library is researching, when you research something, it's like, I mean, it's not. It goes beyond age. It doesn't matter how old you are now, because
Yeah.
if you're not willing to know, or not willing to, like, okay, here's a question. This is off topic. Does anybody know what an on-the-go plug is for your
I'm gonna
phone?
screen share something. I'm gonna find something to screen share.
Okay.
But go ahead. You keep
Yeah, yeah.
talking.
Keep me on topic. Keep me on topic.
I'm just practicing. I'm just
All right.
practicing screen sharing. It's all good. I need to learn this for myself. You guys are gonna see my computer and all my business. All right. I don't give a shit. I'm not hiding. I'm not hiding nothing. I had nothing to hide. All right, you ready? Let's see. Let's see if I can get this. If I can accomplish this. You see the cat?
Uh-huh.
All right. Cool.
Calico.
This is all my shit. This is all my shit. Yeah, it was. That was Alice. She died in my arms. She was beautiful. I loved her. She wasn't my cat though. She was Michelle's cat. But I don't know, for no reason she just got really sick and just died.
Do you still have a cat?
Stopped breathing. Yeah, there's still cats around. I don't have any. I don't have animals myself anymore. I had a dog for like 12 years, a pit bull, but now I'm just like, I don't know. I don't really want to have them around anymore, man. They die too fast, dude. You fall in love with them and then they die, man. I'm trying to see if YouTube will open. See if I can. I'm just trying to share something, See if I can share. All right, I'm getting my YouTube open. Let's see what's been going on. Let's see what's been going on in Ray's YouTube land.
Did you hear about they're gonna make so you don't have to where you can't get pulled over for no tail light? Have you guys heard about that? I mean, they might pass it in Oregon, but
no, I don't know. No, I didn't hear nothing on this.
Yeah, to where they said that 400 people, something to where they legitimized the fact that to save lives, police officers can't pull you over just because you have a broken taillight. The way I got out of it was, to protect us, they're going to let us drive around faulty equipment. I don't know if it's passed or not, but it's Oregon. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can even find anything. Hold on. Here we go. My channel. I got so many different channels. I got so many different things to do. Oh, wait up. Isn't this channel on a strike right now? It is. Oh, so this is what my channel looks like when you come from the computer, huh?
Hey, has anybody? I've been wanting to, because people get strikes and this and that. Has anybody even tried to do reverse? You know how they can reverse movies and then it goes back copyright? Has anybody even tried to do it backwards, like speaking it? Because I could teach you reverse and then you can try it. Because it's easier. It's actually easier to learn reverse than it is English. Because you got to throw all the A-E-I-O-U out the door and just start over.
Hey, I didn't. Yeah. I can't stop it. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to get to this. Hold on. Videos. Let's find a good video to watch. Let's see what I got. I got 636 subs on Michelle L. We need to make it to 1,000. So everybody just head over here and
100.
sub it for me.
I need to make 100
subs to
you know what 100 is backwards? Header nano. I call it header nano.
Oh, you guys did you guys see the civil rights audit that me and Christian Knapp did together? Has everyone seen that? You guys want to watch it? Let's see. Switch it. You guys, you want to see that?
Speaking of civil rights,
Christian Knapp showing.
I remember when they quit teaching that in school.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they were teaching it and they stopped.
Hold on. My other channel ain't in here yet. I gotta search for this. Yes, civil rights. They stopped teaching it in school. Is that what you're saying?
Well, there was a time when there was a bit of it in my class, because I was born here, and but I moved in Prineville. But I do remember civics, because I remember when I went to Prineville, they didn't have it. Just like science. Anyway, let's not get in there. But I think that pertaining to civil rights, like everything does, reverse has a lot to do with it. Like Let me know if anything offends you. Stimme von Stay Poots, Mad Dog Wee, Nakuff Tub, Pukuff Tush. Did any of that offend you? Was that any of that offensive at all?
No, I'm trying to get.
My
I'm trying to
most
get to
recent
my
one,
page, man.
because I was trying to think, what's offensive today? Before it was Nakuff Tub, but now it's Nakuff Tub's old news. Now it's Nemu. Nemu is very offensive, and it's not offensive until I teach in reverse. Then it's offensive. Like my mom, before I couldn't say the C word, and now I can't say the T word.
So this was me. This was me. This was not to change the subject, but this was me and Christian the other day, right? We were.
Don't worry about it. I
met
changed
up
the
with
subject whether I like it or not. So keep me on track. Sorry.
Yeah, it's cool. It's all good. Whatever.
I'm back
It's
at
no
the
big
boat.
deal. I'm just trying to show something interesting. So me and Christian. Let's see if it's working. Oh, let's see. I'm just trying to screen share.
So
I don't know.
So you're practicing that screen share. So have you shared other people's screens?
It's working. It's working. See, look, Christian came to meet me.
Nice.
Yep, me and Christian were together doing the civil rights audit on the train. And
nice.
He had his spy glasses on. Oh, hit the thumbs up.
Hey guys.
How you doing, man?
Good.
After today's bingo.
Yeah, Christian got
mimosas.
Christian got this on his spy glasses.
Yeah, I was worried about all sorts of drinks.
You see the
mimosas.
You see the glasses he's wearing?
Right on.
Yeah.
And you got one tomorrow, right?
They record.
Yeah, dinner. Yeah.
Those glasses of a video.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's slippery. It might come up again, or if it does come up, you're willing to stay, as far as just whatever.
Yeah, and my knee honestly felt better. It must have just been, hyperextended or something.
If anything, just whatever's on your mind. It's like, how do you feel about it?
Well, yeah, it's just spraying graffiti right there in the fucking state paint over it with stuff that's not the same.
Yeah, because there's been a few people that already fell, and it's like it's it's got to the point to where if we don't do something about it, then it's neglect.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had to take care of that. No, wrong one. Jesus. There it is.
There's a N95 in there.
What's this? Transcript. Nice. Open transcript, whatever that means. Oh, nice. I got the transcript to play. Look, that's all the comments from that day. It was live. Gotcha. So look at all these people. Look at all these people.
It's compliant sheep.
Yep.
They like their submission muzzles, don't they?
Oh God.
Did anyone on the train say anything since you guys weren't wearing the submission muzzle? I'm not hearing any audio.
So it's muted right now. You guys can't hear the audio?
Yeah, I'm not hearing any audio on the video.
That sucks. The whole
I
time?
see the video, just not hearing it.
The whole time it's been muted?
Yeah.
That's bullshit. So I thought that it was I thought that you guys could hear that. That sucks. Thanks somebody told me. Jesus.
And unfortunately not hearing
At
any
least
audio there.
at least somebody told me. I was letting that thing play for a while, dude. Nobody spoke up. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, Mad Pieman. So how's everybody doing? What do we got? We still got Jesse from Hingham, MKUltra, Sean. I had to mute you. Sorry.
Yeah, I got a couple little announcements and then I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I might end the show soon, believe it or not. I mean, I planned on making it an early night tonight. And you know, I wasn't planning on staying on that late, dude. I just wanted to come in, let everybody see that I'm still here. I'm still doing my thing. There's things under the ground that we don't know about. And nothing's changed with me. Okay? I'm not acting any different. I'm still the same person I've always been. Still doing the same thing. Still here. You know, hanging in there. What up, I See Clearly? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, man. I've been on a ball over here, I See Clearly. I haven't seen you over here yet, but every night we've been doing this thing called Late Night Live. And this is like day 17, I think. 17 or 18. And we went for like 9 hours straight every night. No, like 5 or 6 hours. We stayed up all night. And we had all kinds of researchers on. It was like a buffet of different types of research, mud flood, flat earth, all kinds of shit, Mandela effect. We had all kinds of shit on here for like weeks and weeks and weeks. We covered the Boston thing. We covered 7-Eleven. We covered Sandy Hook. We covered them all. We did everything here in the past 17 shows. I'm running out of things to talk about. There's been good things. There's been bad things. There's been triumphs. There's been fails. There's been derailments. There's been people derailing my show. There's been infighting. There's been infighting. There's been debates. There's been trolling. There's all kinds of shit going on here. It's unbelievable. Yeah, there's been attacks. People have been attacking me. It's been nuts. This show has gotten completely nuts. We got Sean Osborne over here. The guy talks a mile a minute, dude. He talks a mile a minute. Go ahead, Sean.
I have so many topics. Well, what's best is when somebody picks a topic, because I'll just pick a topic. Let's see. So I'm on the boat right now. You want to see the paddles or want to see the pilot house?
I think you need a bigger boat. All right, what do you got?
It's almost 100 feet. Let me see if I can turn it on.
I see clearly you have no idea. You have no idea what's going on. It's been ridiculous. We got people fighting over and mumbling over the composition of dirt. People are ruining friendships over what rocks are made out of. Nobody really can tell. Can you really tell me what a rock is made out of, or a brick? It's ridiculous, dude. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. It's made out of dirt. All the dirt is the same. No one should be fighting over dirt. Nobody should ruin friendships over dirt. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, Tanya, you were here. Tanya was here. She knows what's going on.
So
anyway,
you mentioned that you're running out of topics. I mean, I came.
What do you got?
I'm interested in things that I can't find. Like as far as the periodic table. Are you familiar with the periodic table? H is one. H is one. Everybody kind of knows it.
Yeah.
Well, I found that you could write. It's only got missing the J and the Q, so it's got every other letter in the alphabet. So you could basically send a code, with numbers, full sentences practically. And I can't find anything that confirms that. Just like with the reverse speak, I'm hitting a roadblock because the word phenomenon comes up way too much. John Oates was supposed to have, he was the authority because he dropped a tape recorder and it happened to play backwards. And so now he's like, I don't know, in my opinion, he's the bane in my stone or whatever you want to call it, thorn in my side, because he makes it like a phenomenon. And there's no phenomenon about it. We all speak reverse all the time. We don't know it. Like we is you. There's connections too with different languages. If you learn 1 through 10 of all the different languages, there's at least 1 or 2 that goes backwards. Same as forwards, backwards. Like I don't have it here. Like what name of language that you guys know? Anybody knows it besides English? Okay, like eins, drei, vier, fünf, sechs, sieben. Out of those, which one sounds the same forwards and backwards to you?
Fünf, or
Fünf?
Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. Eins, bis nie, drei. It'll be right.
Yeah, so where you gotta like kind of feel the word.
It'll be real. So fear kind of sounds same. Real fear.
Okay, I found there's at least 1 in every language, but I've only done a few. Familiar, like you're familiar with German, so I trust you. As far as to look at on the internet, to know somebody who actually, like if I speak reverse in a different language to somebody who speaks that language and they recognize it, I know I did it right.
Mm-hmm.
To where, like, it's like I found out that Kelly Ripa, to me, she sounds Chinese, which is hard to do. Hard to speak Chinese backwards, like by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously Eminem kind of sounds German backwards, for some reason, right?
Yeah.
And when I say, like, I have words, I sing song. Like, I guess it's better to get you guys' input because I I kind of have a shelter to where it's this crazy thing that I just kind of, I'll use it, you know, I'll use it for my own pleasure. But then I found out that it was actually used in a case, court case here in Oregon. Actually used reverse speak.
Wait, is Ryan
police.
going to South Carolina? Is that what I'm reading? Sorry, man.
No,
Are you
sorry.
going to South Carolina, Ryan? You should, dude. If you have a chance, get your ass down there, dude. I might be going there too, eventually. But anyway,
I
go
came
ahead.
across the police were to be the way it put to me was to be aware of it and to use it, like, not that we're going to be use it and like, oh, watch out, your assailants are going to be using reverse speak, but for them to use it amongst themselves. I remember I heard about that like 15 years ago. My mom she was like, she thought I was going to die because I was so pissed, just because I felt like so alone, going, because nobody knew. I'm like, you realize that to where they're telling cops in a nonchalant way to use reverse, and yet I'm crazy. I'm the one who's, it's like, and
Hey,
so I'm past the point of, denial and like trying to get whatever. It's just to where I'm just trying to teach people just so I can learn it better in different languages, so I can connect the dots a little better. Because like there's one thing I'm like, shit is tish, and I think Russian tish is something to do with setting down. But that's something I've not confirmed on. But that's just a hint of what I find, to where, like dead is dead. Dead is dead backward, or actually dead Sith dead.
Yeah.
I've come across, honestly, to say maybe get them interested in, like tearing phone books in half. I got 10 people with 10 phone books, but only like 2 of them actually tear it in half, because
Mm-hmm.
they didn't really, they weren't interested in it. But the 2 who did tear it in half, they did it because they wanted to, and it's just weird to where
Yeah.
because
So
to teach somebody how to drive a 16 penny nail through a 2x4, I mean, that's awesome, right? To where it's like you get to relive it. I love to teach people something just to see that look in their eye. I go, what? And I go, yeah, that's exactly how I felt when I did it. And so I think that I speak out verbally. If I was to go back in time, this is what I would say to myself. It's like if I'm blazing a trail going unknown places, I won't hesitate to say, hey, look out, turn left, hey, look out, because I don't know how to do it, but I've done it 100 times, and here's a list of how I've done it, to where, and it's not really valuable in today's society. You get what I'm saying? There's no value in it, in the sense of with your conversations with a normal person. I use that term loosely, but as far as like, I guess the value of it is, an example is owning profit from what is evil. I remember I was kind of twisted asking people. I don't know why. I know why I was asking other people, but I wasn't trying to get that answer. But I thought I was like, if investing in something I know that is bad, is that sinning? And it's like, I'm to the point to where I want to put stock into what my conspiracy is, so that I can hold that stock and go, I'm rich, and it sucks because I'm right. To where, like, to own the stock in the implants, or the stock in the, if you would have bought stock in mass, I mean, or to down, betting on a stock that's going to go down, right? To where, like, the LGBT agenda is blowing up, right? To where, what am I going to invest in? Let's see, and the park is obviously investing in it, because I can see what they're divesting in. They're divesting in a lot of stuff that's really obvious, and I can see. I mean, I'm not college educated, so you can trust me. I can see what I don't see, and I notice it like nobody else sees it. It's what they.
you're not
Does that make
college
sense?
you're not college educated.
Hell no.
You seem pretty
Hell
smart.
no.
Yeah.
No, I had to.
I'm
I
not
had to
college. I
unlearn.
mean, me neither.
I had to unlearn so much stuff. I mean, when they tried to spank me, I wouldn't let them. So all my friends hated me, and it was like, my grandpa says it, to where he taught me, there's nothing these teachers could say that's going to let them touch me, right? To where, I could get, as long as my grandpa, I don't know, just to where.
So wait, you
whenever
have your own channel where you do mud? Sean, you have your own channel where you do mud flood stuff? Is that what do you do? Do you film? Do you do boots on the ground, or what do you do?
I verbalize it. I have presentations, but I've been kind of slowly leaking into like here, to where, like, if you wanted to, I could set up a presentation of the town or how I see things. Like lately, like my most recent one is these pictures, the dogs playing cards. I'm like going, that's
Oh, let me
the
see
card
those.
table.
Wait up. Hey, can you get a close up of all of those? How many of those do you got
Yeah,
there?
I have 5.
Come here. Let me get you on the full screen. This is a Mandela effect. They never had
Okay,
visors. Let's see.
I heard about that.
Let's see
Yeah,
them.
the
Yeah,
green
let's check it
visor.
out. Let's get a zoom in. Yeah, let's see. Is it gone? All right, look. They don't have no visors. They don't have no visors. Look at that. The visor is gone. All right, and they used to only
And
be
there's one.
one
Let me
picture.
get that.
They used to
Let me
only
get
be
one.
one picture. Now there's more than one. Now there's
Yeah,
more than
I
one.
came up. There's like 16. There's like or something.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, that was.
And none of them are the ones that we remember. None of them are the one that we remember with the visors and the one smoking a cigar. The dog's supposed
Yeah,
to.
you
There's
got that
one
right.
dog smoking a. Where's the dog smoking a cigar with the visor? That's not the same one. That's different.
I don't think
These
any
are
of
all
them have
Mandela.
hats.
These are all Mandela effects. None of these
think
existed before. Yeah, there was only one before. There was only one of these before, and it was the guy with the dog playing poker with the visor, the green visor, the green see-through visors. Now they don't have
You
them.
see that?
There's no
You don't
cigar
have no
left.
hats. And then see this. If
Nope,
anybody would
no
have a
cigar
cigar, it
left.
seemed like this guy would. But if he had a hat, I mean, it's kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, if he had a green visor and he's got a, I don't know. But here's another one.
This
These
is good
guys,
stuff right here, Sean. This is good
these
stuff
guys
you
have.
got. How many
These
of
guys
them
have
do you
hats.
have?
This is
Oh,
the
let's see.
fourth one. This will be the fourth one.
Yeah, I've seen this one, but that's still
Yeah.
not the same. I've never. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's just weird. I never seen. I would remember that one. Dogs that look like cops.
Okay.
Okay,
And
what
then
else do we
there's
got?
This last one.
The bulldog. Yeah, the bulldog had the green visor. You're right. Hyman remembers.
Yeah.
I remember the
Yeah,
bulldog, and he had a
if
cigar.
anybody would have it, it'd be that guy.
Yeah, but he wasn't
He
like
wasn't
that. He was
pointing
sitting a
his tongue
different way.
out. Yeah, no, he was.
He was facing towards us.
Did he have a cigar? Yeah, he was faced toward us.
Yeah, he had a cigar, Jesse. He had a cigar, and he had a green
Like
visor.
this guy was facing.
Yeah,
this
kind
guy's
of like
facing at
that.
us?
Yeah, I thought so. He was
Yeah,
just
if any of
chilling
them, I mean, are maybe like
None
this
of
guy.
them have it.
But his cigar.
There's like 6. Yeah, there's like 16 of them now or something. There's a lot of them now, and none
Yeah.
of them have it.
I don't have them out, but I redrew them, and I took the cards out because I thought because like all this because I already
Let me tell King Snurgle Gurgleson, these are not later versions. These are the original now. And all right, in my old reality, it used to be just one painting of the dogs, one picture of the dogs. They had one of them had a visor, one of them had a cigar. Now the one that we remember is gone. It never existed, and there's like 16 of them that are original. Like originally there was like 16.
I'm down because none of them have it. There's not even one of those visors for poker, that are for poker. Nobody has a visor. I mean, that I have.
And they're playing poker. So why don't they have a visor?
And this thing up here, I think, is a film strip. It's like a cartoon. If you play it fastwards, fast.
Yeah, what does it look like?
Dogs, like it's. Because I haven't done it, but I wanted to blow them up and then do them a cartoon. Because I know it's a cartoon. That's the way you make a cartoon. But I drew these pictures again, but I took the cards out. I took the table and everything out. It's just dogs. Like this one looks like they all got boners. They got red lipstick, but he doesn't got red lipstick.
Oh, wow.
I don't know, just to where I was just trying to look at it in a totally different way. Like going, how have I not looked at this? I go, well, the cards, dogs playing cards is very distracting. So I took out the cards, and then I can have the dogs and I have them playing Risk. I could have them playing Uno, because I could just slide the thing in because I have like an old projector thing, to where the clear film. But I just need to transfer my drawing of the dogs to the clear film, and then the transfer of the different, battleship, different things on a clear thing, and then I could slip in, custom make hand-drawn things because, copyright and stuff. And plus, it'd be cool to have like little buttons and pins. So I've just really been, honestly, I've been just tracing and
you're getting creative
as much as I can.
It sounds like you're getting creative.
Yeah, because before I would add stuff to things like, oh, this is cool, and I'd add to it, right? Well, now I found I'll take it away. I'll take it away and go, well, that's different. Like if I took the cards, how are those dogs reacting? If he took the card table away and the table, everything, it's just dogs. Like, what are they doing? Like, what's really going on? Like, I mean, they're really looking at each other, and it's because it's like usually this, the narrative is his station 4 aces. That's what you're told this is happening. Like, well, wait a minute, maybe somebody's just killed. Maybe he's dying of poisoning, right? And maybe they all know. I don't know. It's just to where
Jenny,
this is a film strip. I've been trying to
Jenny,
find people
hold on. Jenny, you should try to paint the Mandela effect dog painting the way that we remember it, with the dog with the visor. Yeah, where are you, Bane Bear? Are you coming on tonight or what? Because I was gonna end the show soon, but if you want to join, if you want to come in, here you go, Bane. I didn't know. I dropped the link earlier.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump out, guys. I'm gonna watch from afar.
All right, MKUltra. I'm not gonna stay on much longer anyway, bro. I mean, I'm gonna end it soon. I'm just giving everybody a chance to have a voice because I don't think I'm doing a show tomorrow because it's Valentine's Day, and I need to spend the day with Michelle. So
yeah, you do. You better.
Yeah, I do. I better. Yeah. So I came on tonight. Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, so do you got any advice for us single people? Because I was talking to a fisherman out there about plenty of fish, and I'm like, I told him my experience, and it's like, if you know
advice, what do you mean? You're trying to find a
plenty
date?
of fish it's
Valentine's Day.
Fakes.
Yeah.
If you're trying to listen, all right, I'll get. Oh, hold on, I didn't mean to mute you. I didn't mean to mute you.
But no,
all right,
as far as
here's what we're doing. I'm gonna take you down for a second. We're gonna go back. All right, matchmaker time. Sean Osborne needs a date for Valentine's Day. What?
Yeah,
what
me
is?
too.
Where are you at? You said Oregon. Jesse, you
Salem,
need a date
Oregon.
too.
Yeah.
Jesse needs a date too. Me and MKUltra are all set. Bane Bear is here, but we have 2 eligible bachelors here. We have Sean and we have Jesse from Hingham. All right. Any of you flat Earth women out there want a date? You got
my flattering hat on.
Jesse from Hingham, and you got Sean. Okay, Sean Osborne. Just hit them up, dude. They're single and they're awake, man. Hit them up. There you go. Boom. I'm trying my best for you guys. This is the last minute of Valentine's Day.
I'm gonna out. Let Bane Bear in here.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, he came in, but he's killed. I don't know what happened. He'll be back.
All right. Thanks for listening. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah.
I have a couple announcements
we'll try to
make.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Do what you gotta say. What you're gonna say, Jesse. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
I sent you a couple.
Hold on. You want the
photo? Wait. Okay.
You want the full screen? Yeah, I'll give you full screen.
Yeah. A little bit of quick news from the area.
Who, me?
Yeah, I got sucked into Boston a couple times recently, and it seems like the submission muzzle usage, even outdoors, is going up. It actually seems worse than it's been ever, actually.
In Boston?
I don't know what's going on. In Boston and vicinity, I think people are just, I don't know. They're literally afraid of the air they breathe.
They lifted they lifted the restrictions, but people are still doing it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's even more than ever. In fact, at the meetup, Will from New Jersey had asked me if I knew of any interesting spots on the way. I was like, check out the Willimantic Frog Bridge. He drove up to Rhode Island, and he was saying Willimantic, Connecticut, like literally, apparently everyone, and that's not even a huge town. I mean, it's a decent-sized town, but it's not nowhere near as big as Hartford or Waterbury or Danbury or any of those. And he was saying that almost everyone, it seemed, is wearing them outside. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know what's going on. Also, on the freeways in Rhode Island, and I sent you the photograph. I don't know if you can pull it up or not.
I can't bring it up because it's on my phone. If it was, I can.
No,
I might be able to. Next time we'll have to send it to my email. We'll have to send it to the emal.
Yeah,
Remind me if anything you want me to bring up. Well, actually, I could probably show them. Hold on one sec. I could do what Faye does. I learned the trick from Faye last night. All right, is this the one you were telling me about?
Is this the one you want to show? There was that one too, and it really pisses me off when I see parents muzzling up their children and they're not even wearing the submission muzzle. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, seriously.
Right, hold on.
Like, do they not want their children to breathe? Yeah, these clowns.
I'm gonna go. Keep talking.
Pulled off of Facebook, someone I know, and they're muzzling up their children, but they're not wearing a muzzle themselves. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, allow your child to breathe, for crying out loud. Seriously.
All right. Hold on, you sent me that one? You sent me this one? Did you want to show this?
Oh, that was a funny meme.
All right,
basically,
all right.
If you want to read
Do
it,
you want to show it?
go
You want
ahead.
to show it?
Yeah, I can't really see the text. The text is so small in there.
right.
But basically, it's comparing Laura and Larry, and Laura is someone that thinks that if you go to a 4-year college, if you don't go to 4-year college, you're stupid. But yet the meme shows how she's 150K in debt, has no job, and thinks other people are stupid who don't go to college. And then Larry, who did a trade school program, out of debt in 2 years, makes 80K a year, and apparently, I think the meme said that he took Laura out for a drink, fucked the shit out of her, and never called her again.
They had sexual relations. He had sexual relations with her. Okay, let's see. What else do we got? Let's see.
We got one from Rhode Island. This is on
What's
the
that,
95
highway?
freeway just outside of Providence. And I believe the digital sign said, and I saw this on the 295 as well, it said, stay in the game, get a booster today. So they're basically
hold on, let me
about
see
the
if I
Super
can.
Bowl.
Oh yeah, they're like get a booster for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
All right.
Stay in the game. Guess what? I'm not playing your fucking game. Sorry.
Yeah. I know.
I feel
We ain't playing that.
I feel horrible because I know I can make a better catchphrase.
That picture right there is a good one, Jesse. That one in the middle. Too bad you can't see it too good. But there's aren't you in that one, Jesse, or no?
Yeah,
no?
I am. I got the red hat.
You're in that one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That is you. You're looking gangster
Yep.
in that one. Damn.
Yeah, the first picture they didn't. The lighting wasn't too good, so we moved to a different part of the restaurant. A little bit better lighting.
Can't really see, but that's a flat Earth meetup. Next time I'll
there
get
was
better
6
pictures.
of us all together
sorry,
at one
man.
point.
I could send it to my. I can email it to myself and try to bring it up, but
yeah, there you go.
I don't know. I don't know. I never really attempted that yet.
Yeah,
I don't
unfortunately,
really know.
our two that I do know personally from Rhode Island weren't able to make it. So even though we hosted in Rhode Island and we were literally 1 mile from the Connecticut line or so, it was all Massachusetts and one from New Jersey.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shout outs.
I'm not really prepared right now to show. Now I'll get your pictures next time, Jesse. I'm sorry. I failed you. Next time, remind me to send them to my email so I can bring them up.
Now I know. Yeah. Now I know. Yeah. That's what I'll do.
Yeah. I know. I just learned how to screen share really tonight.
There is no fail in this kind of stuff.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean.
Well, anyway,
yeah, go ahead.
I guess I'll give some shout outs before I sign off because I am getting tired.
Yeah, I want to sign off too. Go ahead. Give a shout out. I'm gonna play some music and then I'll sign it off. We'll end it. We'll let Jesse give a shout out and we'll go. That's it. We've been going for 2 hours and 36 minutes. We did good. I could probably leave this show up, believe it or not. So let's do it.
Alrighty, shout outs. Let's see. Jennifer, Southern New Hampshire, Sue Finelli, Pleasanton, California, Jake and Dan from the band out in Washington State on, let's see, we got Kirkland and Anacortes, respectively. Zulu 1 in upstate New York. Rick Hummer, the Chicago Skyline Experiment. Unfortunately, the late Rob Skiba. That hospital can go fuck itself. That's all I can say right now. Yeah, seriously. I wish I had gotten to meet Rob Skiba. Unfortunately, I never did. I had several dreams, though, over the years. I did actually meet him. So at least that's all I can say. Good guy.
You never got to meet Rob Skiba? You met everybody,
yeah,
you never got to meet him, huh?
Yeah, I never got to meet him, unfortunately. But I met Rick Hummer, at least. They're the ones that did the Chicago Skyline Experiment. Let's see. Dorothy or Dottie in Olympia, Washington.
Hopefully
Kimberly,
she'll come back on one day.
Rhode Island, Leah in Rhode Island, and everyone else that I can't think of. Oh, of course, Mark and Karen. Can't leave them out. And Brian Stavely, Christian Knapp, and anyone else that I cannot think of. It is getting late, so I'm going to be drifting off the next 5 to 10 minutes.
I like this though. We're ending at a good time tonight. We're not going too late tonight. What time is it? It's only 11:16, dude.
11:16.
I can get to go to bed. I can go to bed early tonight, dude. I like this. I might start doing my shows a little earlier, but then it won't be late night live. I'll have to change.
Should I do this
I
one?
might start doing my shows at 8:30, but it's not going to be late night live anymore. It's going to be something else. Because late night live is when you go all night.
Which games should they be playing? Can you guys see that? This one I'm thinking of Battleship.
No.
Oh, you can't
I'll try to
see it?
put you full screen for a minute. All right, we're going to go. We're going to have to, we'll
Can you
put you
see
full
that?
screen, but this is it. This
Okay.
is it. We're going to have to do this. We're going to have to make it official. You ready?
Can you see that?
Final thoughts. Go ahead.
What game should
Yep.
they be playing? I was thinking Battleship.
Yeah.
His reaction.
Okay.
You suck my Battleship.
I could. Yeah. Hey, what is it? A teddy bear?
It's those cards. It's the
Is that a-
dogs playing cards. It's the dogs playing cards
Oh.
pictures, but I took out the card table to add your
How
own
did you?
game
How did you do it?
because I wanted to.
How?
I did it with all of them. I took out the cards and all of them. I just wanted to.
How do you do it?
Your own. I just
you-
because I have the
you-
pictures. It helps. It helps to be able to see. The pictures.
You traced the pictures over.
Yeah.
You traced.
Yeah.
You traced them with
Basically,
through.
You had to take
through
out the
the
card
paper?
game because I had to take the card game out, and I wanted
That's
to put my
cool.
own because I thought it was distracting. I'm like, what's really up with these dogs? So I took out the card.
Yeah.
Took out their cards, and then I can't find it, but I have another piece of paper that has just the cards and all their stuff.
Can
so
you-
I just could slip it in
Can
there.
you try to? Can you try to redraw it with the visor the way we remember it with the? Because people would like that if you drew it. If you did it.
If
and
I was
and
to
you
do
could-
it, it'd be I put it on this guy.
Yeah, try it.
That's how
See what people
I
think.
see it would be on him. Or
bulldog.
maybe even him.
Yeah, you should try
But
to do
there-
it, and then
Yeah,
people do it all the time. They try to reproduce things the way we remember it, and then when people see it, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's the way it was," and then it would be so cool, dude. It would just be cool if someone was to do that.
I'd like to get people's opinion. Oh no, it's more like this, and I could fine tune it.
Well, the way I asked the question was kind of wrong because I kind of told you guys what was missing, but most people you're supposed to ask them like,
what do
you
you-
can't
like-
give it away. You got to ask them the question in a way where you're not
Exactly.
planting
Like,
any.
when I show
type
people, I
of
go, "Hey, check
bias.
this out." You know what? People when they see this, they feel they're like they think it sucks. Where's the cards? They hate it. The reaction because that's all I go. What do you think of this? They're like, oh, they're sad. They're sad. It's like, and I don't feel bad at all because I knew it. It's like that's what they anticipate. Well, that's not what I expected. It's just a bunch of dogs. I'm like, exactly. It's like, why did you really like it in the first? What if I put just cards? You want just the cards?
Yeah.
To where
I
I'm
feel
digging into my own mind control and using other people as flack, I guess. Like, oh, I should feel bad. Sorry, people. But I just show them going, what do you think of this? And they don't like it. And I go, you're not supposed to because you shouldn't like the original. To where, I don't know. People, because my opinion is they're watching Super Bowl. Well, they got the Super Bowl on the big screen, but I got home movies in the other TV, other room. Because I'll watch TV, but it's got to be people I know, people like you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Where
Listen,
Fair
I'm gonna
Labs.
end it.
yeah, we're done.
I'm gonna
Thank you,
I'm
guys.
gonna end it on you. I'm sorry. Thank you for coming on,
No,
Jesse.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sean.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you,
me
Jesse.
again.
I'll call you. Call me tomorrow, Jesse. Have a happy Valentine's Day. Women, Jesse's single. Sean is single.
Should
Hit them
I
up.
give my email address out if anyone wants to contact me? Should I?
Do you want everyone to have your email address? That's up to you. I mean,
Why not?
Go ahead.
For it. Okay.
People will contact you.
300K as in Kingdom, MILE Prius. So 300K mile, and that's singular. 300K mile Prius, PRIUS at gmail.com.
And the women can contact you for if they want to date, and people can contact you about flat Earth meetups too, right?
Absolutely. And the early bird catches a worm. So I don't know.
Yeah, Jesse.
this is
I met Jesse. Women, I met Jesse in real life. He's a gentleman. He's a really nice guy, and he's very smart, and he drives everywhere. He's got his shit together. He knows everybody. He goes to all the meetups. He's very, very interesting. He has a lot to talk about. Great personality. You should check him out. You'd like him.
And on the other scale,
Hugh TV's here.
Scale,
Hugh
Well, I was
TV's
gonna
here,
say-
holding it hostage at the last minute. Wait up, Hugh TV came in to hold it hostage. I can't end the show now. Let's see, is he here? I can't end it now. No, I can't do it. Hugh's here.
Do you guys recognize this? Do you see this?
Yeah, hold on. I got to get you off full screen to see what's going on with Hugh. What is going on? Hold on
Did
one
you see
second.
this? No.
Oh, Hugh TV must have seen the dog painting. That's why he's here. He's a Mandela effect guy. Why is it buffering, dude? That it was doing that to me too when I had low mobile data on my phone, dude. And it was doing that to someone earlier. StreamYards. It buffers. Try going out and coming back in, Hugh.
Do you guys recognize this?
Oh, he's not on his phone though. He's probably on a computer. That's weird. Yeah, what is it? What is it?
You don't recognize that?
No, I can't see it. I'm sorry.
Imagine these are glass. Imagine this is glass, and it's on the sidewalk. It's a rubbing.
Oh,
of the
pavement. Pavement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They rubbed them. There's 16. 16
Wait up.
that way.
Can you put it closer?
That way.
Can you put it closer? Oh, I see. Oh, what you found? You found them and you rubbed them like that?
I put this. Yeah, I rubbed it.
Why?
I mean,
that's cool though.
I put the details in it, but that's actually.
What did you use to rub it? A crayon or what? Charcoal.
Honestly, I tried a carpenter pencil, which kind of worked, and then I went to a art store and they recommended something, and then I just went back and I just rubbed my hand in the muffler, and then went back and rubbed it. I mean, I tried to do the whole 16, but it kind of tore and stuff. But this was the section that saved it, because I wanted to make a full thing to lay down and so people could see. This is what they are, to where, because it's hard to describe, So I wanted to make a whole, like, this is what I'm talking about. When I pulled the original one out one time, they're like, what? They're like, they couldn't believe it was so, because it was like a rolled up, it was a tube, it was huge. And they're like, yeah, there's like a bunch of these. On one block, there's 6. And they're, 16 by 8, I think. I have like a little map.
Mm-hmm.
I want to make a pop-up book, of, the underground stuff, or, because, I mean, the underground is just asking for a pop-up book, ain't it? As far as
yeah, you just gave me an idea, because I found some of those pavement lights over near me, and I'm gonna go back and investigate them more. But I'm thinking of tracing them now.
If you have vaulted sidewalks in your city, go to your bookstore and ask them if they have any information, because I have, and they don't. I got these from the best ones because they're nice condition, but the one that's in the worst condition is in front of the book bin, and I go in there multiple times during the month and ask them randomly if they have information about vaulted sidewalks, and they don't, but they have them in their own sidewalk. So it's honestly, that's really frustrating to me. So I'm motivated to make a pop-up book, and maybe they'll put it in their store, so then I won't be frustrated about them.
All right. I'm not gonna end the stream yet. I just got word that Hieu TV is going to join us. Hopefully, he said 15 minutes. He's having technical difficulties, but he'll be here. So, all right, go ahead. Finish what you were saying about your thing, and then I'm gonna play like 2 songs. Hopefully, Hieu will be here by then.
I think I was done, unless you guys are.
You done?
Shot.
What are you taking shots of?
I was joking. It was usually tequila.
Oh, you don't really drink?
Oh yeah, but I didn't know if I could say it on air.
You can say whatever you want. It's all good. I don't have anything against drinking.
Now.
I'm not an alcoholic. I drink sometimes.
I drink at least one of these.
I drink whiskey.
Right about now.
I drink whiskey when I drink. Tequila? I don't like the way it tastes, man. I don't like the way it tastes. Tequila.
Yeah, that's why you do it quick, and that's why. Yeah. Today was mimosa. But I had the bartend, because it's
Yeah. Oh,
today,
you're a bartender?
I thought it was going to be Bloody Mary. Yeah, I thought it was going to be. Well, not really, but I have to do it because I have a license, so I have to do it. But it
must be interesting though.
Bloody Marys. Oh, it is. It's kind of tough. Not really tough, but you're able to have liberties because you're on a boat, so there's limited stuff. So I can just people just let me roll with it.
Awesome Austin is a bartender too. You know that? In real life, he's Awesome Austin. He's a bartender. Yeah, A lot of people are, but just saying that's someone else. All right, I'm gonna play this song. We're gonna play a couple.
Hey, sorry, I'm out deck.
Shut.
I'm
No,
out
Hugh,
here on the deck.
we got Hugh TV here now. Hugh TV's here, Sean.
Cool.
You made it.
How you doing?
Yeah. I was getting ready to close it, call it an early night, and then you popped up, so I was like, "Fuck it, stay on." Something to do now. I was getting bored. It's like,
What's up, Ray? What's up, Sean?
Hey, how you doing?
just chilling.
What have you been talking about?
We were covering underground, deep underground bases, underground, all kinds of underground shit. We were screen sharing it earlier, but MKUltra had to go, so I can screen share some stuff now. I figured out how to do it. I can BitChute. If I go to BitChute, it'll work. I can screen share off BitChute. Why? What do you want? What do you want to show? What do you want to show, Hugh? What do you anything?
I just got home, jumped online, saw Ray was on, got my coffee.
Oh, the dog painting, Hugh. Show him.
Ray.
Show him.
What?
I'm gonna put him
Do
full
you want
screen.
to?
Go
Wait,
ahead. Hugh's gonna know about this. Get it good.
Let me
Show
get some
him.
light.
Turn it sideways so we can see it full screen. Turn your phone sideways. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Hugh, you know about this, right?
What? The dogs? What about them?
It's a Mandela effect, Hugh.
The dogs playing cards?
Yeah, you never heard about this one?
What about the dogs playing cards?
All right. Oh, I get to tell Hugh a Mandela effect. Yes. Yes. Okay, let me explain it to him, okay? Okay, so there was in my reality that I came from, Hugh, there was one painting of these dogs playing poker. One painting. And the dogs, the bulldog had a green visor with like one of those see-through visors, and he was smoking a cigar, right?
I've seen that one. No, I've seen that one.
It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. It doesn't
Come
exist no
on.
more.
Let
It's
me go
gone.
see.
Let me go now there's 16 of them. Now there's
Let me
it
go.
used to be just one. Now there's 16 of them. Go ahead, show them. None of them have the dog with the
Show you
visor.
another one.
I know there's multiple. Multiple. I've seen multiple ones.
It's gone.
No more? Less?
No more visor. It's gone,
man.
Hugh.
Bummer.
He's gone.
Okay, let me keep going. Let me find another one. We'll keep trying.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah, I looked into this one.
Yeah, I remember them smoking.
Yeah, they still got them smoking a little bit, but not
Yeah,
the same.
it was originally they were hired. The painter was hired to advertise cigarettes. Maybe a cigar, or maybe it was cigars.
That one's smoking a
cigar.
pipe, dude. That one's sitting there smoking a pipe, dude.
Which one? Where? I don't see no pipe. Oh yeah.
To the right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the one with the visor with the smoke. I remember the smoke.
This is the one with the cartoon strip on top.
They're weird now.
You said how many of them are there now?
That was the third one. I think it was 16 in my research.
Bro,
that was online.
Let me see if I can look this up then.
There's another one.
All right, you guys keep going. I don't want to take them off the screen, but I don't think I will.
Oh, they all had names too. This one was called Waterloo.
Is there a Mandela effect on the the
friend in need?
You know when Jesus broke bread with his disciples or his apostles the Last Supper? Is there a Mandela effect on the Last Supper?
Oh, on the actual picture? I heard about that.
Yeah, there is. It used to have a chalice. Now it does. Yeah, they used to have a cup in their hand, and now they don't. Hold on, I'm trying to get
that one's called pinched with 4 aces.
Sorry, guys, I can't comment in the comment section because I don't have a YouTube channel, and for me to comment, I have to create a whole new one. So I'm not gonna create a whole new one, so I can't comment. Sorry.
Why don't you make?
And like,
why don't you make another channel?
I don't know, because then I gotta resubscribe to everyone. It's just I don't know. I'm just real lazy, and maybe I don't know, whatever. But you know what? I'm glad to be on here. I'm glad to see everybody. Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. The Rams won. I live in Orange County. California. I was planning on driving to LA and cruising tonight, but that was probably not a good idea, especially with the crazies out there right
Man,
now.
my shit really sucks. That's what I'm figuring out here. My computer sucks.
Anybody want to donate to Ray a new MacBook computer?
Shit.
MacBook.
Now I'm stuck. All right, change it back. All right, let me get out of here. Just get me out of here. Let me just come back. All right, I'm done. I tried to screen share. It's not letting me into my own search engine to search. Oh wait, maybe I could do it from up. Maybe I could do it from up here.
Sean, who are you calling?
I don't think I can.
Sean's calling CIA. Sean, you calling CIA?
CIA? No, they won't pay for my batteries. They won't pay for the batteries. I got to pay for my own batteries, so fuck them. CIA. You know, that's the most offensive
calling
thing.
The feds.
You calling me a
the
cop?
feds on us.
Yeah, dude. I gotta put Sean on suspect list.
He's like 1-800 FBI. He's like, hey, I'm on YouTube right now with these two men, and they're talking about bad things. And can you please just shut it down? Thank you.
So Ray, underground bunkers. Who's living in these underground bunkers?
We don't know. We were looking at some really deep underground shit. Underground London, dude. There's underground cities under every city if you look it up.
There's underground here, but I don't.
Man,
as far as under the underground,
let me try to screen share this again.
Our underground is a mystery, let alone what's under that underground.
Yeah. I mean,
luckily the river erodes so much, so luckily it exposes some stuff.
You know, how far did they say they've dug deep down into the
I heard 8 miles, 12 miles.
I mean, let's say they tell us 12 miles. That's what they say. What if they've dug, let's say, fucking 200 miles down there, but they only say 12 miles?
I think whatever they say, why couldn't they go another mile, right? To where what's stopping them? And when they say what's stopping them, is like, well, let's get people that took to the moon. We get them down there, right? To where I'm not sure, because I kind of researched it, and it just seemed so obvious that they're under there, because that's what I would do.
I mean, imagine if they can like dig, like let's say 100 miles down there. Why not? Why not have like a whole bunker or civilization?
I see it to where it'd be especially easy to dig down, especially when the down there was on the surface at one time, because that's what I'm seeing, to where stuff was covered up. It's not like we dug down to nothing. We dug down to what used to be, it seems, because the river, like I said, they're using the river to kind of destroy stuff, because I've noticed that they'll direct stuff, and it just, next time, I'm out there panning for gold, because whenever a shelf is gone, I'm panning for it, because there's big boulders, and I'm still looking for 33-inch concrete from the courthouse. I can't find any 33-inch thick concrete. I think it was all canaled. I mean, there's the creeks. There's a Mill Creek I'm experimenting, and I'm seeing places that are prohibited to go, private property. I'm able to go back there and taking pictures, and there's canals. The banks aren't eroded, because if you ask anybody in Salem about the river and erosion, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's a problem. It's a problem." Well, I'll go over there and show them something that's been there since 1800, and it's a sheer cliff, and it's on a corner, right? And it's on a corner of the water, and it's still there.
Oh,
so.
Sean, are you a Mandela effect believer?
I have a problem with it, because everything seems to be manufactured by a company, to where obviously I can control what I produce and how I produce it. So I like, as far as like my mom's eyes aren't changed, but yet everything that's changed is something I can buy or is consumable. It's just weird to me. I mean, I can see that. I don't know. I can see that I could do it, to where if I own Kit Kat, I could take it away or not.
What about your heart?
I mean, it seems perfect. It seems perfect to set everything as a question, to where we need to,
What about your location? What about your heart location? How do you explain that?
I don't say that I don't deny it. I'm just saying, for it to be
that's not
human. I mean, I think it's human. I mean, human it's companies. I mean, I can't see, like, my mom's eyes haven't changed her colors. I'm not left-handed instead of right-handed, but yet, I mean, as far as I can see, most of these Mandela effects are from products that you can buy.
What
I mean,
about your body?
my
What
what?
about physical body changes? That's not
Yeah, I
something.
haven't. No, see that's where I'm like going. Okay, if I change the right hand, to where that would be the
Well,
game
your
changer, right? Maybe they're
heart,
saving that for last. Maybe they're
your
saving
heart,
that for last. Maybe that's what the
Sean,
maybe that's what the frequencies are for, to make us question even our own flesh. That's what I
Sean,
would do.
Sean, didn't you know your heart is now located in the center? Like, doesn't that?
I heard. Yeah, that's where to where
But
maybe
you
the
can't.
medical. I've questioned the medical fields already. I mean, they could have been lying to me. What are we gonna? Did I really check? I mean, see, that's the thing, to where it's not like my mom came to me. It's the nurse, to where if my mom said that my heart was in one place and then it changed, it'd be one thing. But if the school system and the medical system said that something some way, then it
So,
changed, then that's just a matter of changing the ink in a book, as
so
far
I
as I
take,
know.
it you've never had any personal Mandela effect.
No, and I'm looking because, well, karaoke. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. This karaoke fucks me up. I'll be like, no, wait, to where Guns N' Roses, to where the last words. I mean, I know I don't say I don't but I know karaoke, and that's just something that they could change. Like patience is, the last word is "we have time," and they changed it to something that has nothing to do with patience. To where
Wait up.
obviously
Patience
Axl Rose
change.
is wearing a bandana. Obviously, he's wearing a
Patience.
bandana on his head for
Patience
a reason.
change. Sean.
The last
Patience.
lyrics, it's like,
Which
oh, let me
one?
think of it. The last lyrics where it goes, "There's time," right? It ends off like, big old long note. Time. No, there isn't
Yeah.
time
Wait. Hold
anymore.
on.
Now it's something else. Now it's something.
No
It's
way.
like this
I
time.
was singing it
It's like
last
this
night.
time. Like this time.
This. Yo. Yeah. This time. No.
There's
Yeah. That's what he says. He says this
time.
time.
No. I
You
at
used to
least
say
when I
this time.
looked at. Well, that's what makes sense with the carry. That's what I did. There's time. It's patience. Because
He's
I
like,
remember.
no, because he says, "I need you." Oh, I need you, and he says this
There's
time.
time. There's time. Like, it's patience. Like, there's time. But now it's this time.
That's
But see, it's
weird.
perfect
And if,
because that's
yeah,
what I would do. Because if I hired Axl Rose to
Right?
do his thing, and then
I'm
do
not gonna
whatever,
say
and
you're
then
wrong,
later
but I don't
on,
remember it that way. But it sounds like it could be right.
well,
It did. I do
I
remember him kind of sounding like that.
well, I don't really sing well, but when I do sing something, it's like, because now this time that fucks me up, right? To where I have to learn it all over again. Literally, the whole song I have to learn it all over again. Because
Wait, you
this
sing?
time and there's time. Well,
You sing
when
patience?
everybody's
You can sing
gone.
patience? Oh,
Yeah, well, my reasoning, my focus is to better understand reverse speak, like inhaling,
yeah.
to where anything to do with that, I'm researching it, so I have to learn how to articulate what I'm finding out, right? Because who can
I'm
sing
still trying to
backwards,
share
right?
my screen.
I
Don't
mean,
worry.
I came across a TED thing, to where, as a musician or a
Yep.
singer, she says she saw a note and she didn't know how to sing it, so she just sucked in, right? And so I don't know. The whole time I was like going, "Oh, you're the first one. Oh, you invented it, and you call it this, and you call it that," and it's just a John Oates thing all over again. To where, she's a college educated person. She has credentials, and she's a singer, so she can go on TED and say all these things, and then she ends up saying, "We went to the moon," right? To where, if you get it, to where, sorry, I might be off subject, but the whole point was about inhaling singer. She's a professional singer, and she says something about moon and NASA.
Go ahead. I'm bringing up some Mandela effect stuff right now. You guys want to cover Mandela effect stuff? I'm gonna bring it up. Let's do it.
Mad Pie Man says,
What would it take for us to make a Mandela ourselves? Like, what would it take? Like, if, let's say, for instance, it is fake and it's all made up. How could we make it? How could we? Like, I told my mom, I was like, well, we'll get the dictionary. With my mom and my small family, if I could have changed the dictionary. I could have got a different dictionary with different, definitions. And if she gets mad at me, she says, get the dictionary. She would have grabbed the dictionary and it would have says, you're a punk. She'd be screwed. She'd be like, I guess I'm a punk, right? Because the book said it. That's the way I've done it with close family members. To where if I can't, like, when people go, what's mind control? And I'll pawn them, or I'll bucket of dicks. It seems crazy, but in the end, long story short,
here we go.
They know what mind control is because they they're reacting instead of acting, and they don't know it until I say that's my control, and then they're more upset at the time, but then later on they'll point at me, like in some situation at a counter or something, they'll point at me going, she's trying to do it, she just said, nevertheless, or
Hey,
to where
on your
it
show.
puts people on blast.
Ray. I support Ray. He's my friend. We all
Yes, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah.
That was
you leaving?
No.
Okay.
Who's leaving? No one's leaving?
I didn't want to.
I'm trying to. Here, I'm putting on. Can you guys hear it?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear it?
No, we don't hear it.
No.
All right. You don't hear it? That sucks.
But yeah, I'm trying to sing Tattoo.
Let me see.
Tattoo, that those girls singing.
Yeah.
And the closest I can get to singing like that is inhaling, and I can pretty much do it, which is weird.
Hugh, how can I get
the
volume to come through? What do you think I need to do?
Try maybe your volume's down. Turning it up. Turn up your volume.
Where's the volume at? Shit.
There, underneath the play button.
Where would I find that? Shit.
Underneath the play button.
Underneath the play button?
Next to the play button. On the right.
Oh.
See that?
Oh, that reminds me.
Oh yeah, hold on. No.
I'd say hit the play button.
I can turn it up. I turned it up more. All right, let me see if it plays. Just see if you guys hear it now.
No.
What if they changed? Maybe they changed the play button instead of an arrow, it's an X.
Maybe your computer speaker is low. Turn up your computer speaker. No.
I turned it up all the way.
I don't know. It should go through, bro.
No. It should go through, right? Man, that sucks. I'm trying to show some Mandela. Let me think if I could find one that doesn't need any, that we could explain without any.
But yeah, the reason why Mandela's I'm not affected that much is because I don't watch TV. But I do sing karaoke, I guess, and that definitely touches it, because lots of times I'm pissed. I'm like, because it's not like, they just changed the word. It's like they changed the whole set, or in a sense, to where, because I don't really sing that well, but when I can, it's like, it just, I notice it. I notice that there is a change in, that.
Damn, I had so many Mandela effects here too.
And I know that there's probably more that I don't admit to. I know there is.
Yeah, man. Life is crazy, bro. I just like take one day at a time, Nothing is concrete. Not even people. Straight up. Even history is a lie. You know what I'm saying?
I can't get the sound to come out.
Hey, Rick, don't worry about it. But hey, even
don't worry. Fuck it.
Yeah, I came across that one in the library when I went to the library, and they took me, different places. But the point was they gave me the whole spiel about Salem, but not once did they mention underground, to where I felt I was just, I held it back going, I wanted to say underground so much, and, but I held it back. And then finally I was like, I can't remember exactly how I put it, but there was just dead silence after I said underground, like dead silence. Like the person that was telling me hadn't been told, and they didn't know how to tell me. They didn't know, right? That's what was weird. There wasn't like a script.
All right, I just got an idea. If you were President Nixon right now, and you were calling the moon from the White House on that phone, what would you say?
I'd be like, hey, I don't know. I'd be like, hey, you see stars?
I would ask why there's not a zero gravity snuff film. I mean, come on. Somebody would,
Listen, pretend.
There's got to be.
Sean,
that's what makes space fake for me.
Pretend that you're President Nixon right now, and you're calling the moon from the Oval Office in 1964 or whenever it was.
I'd ask, where's my snuff film? Where's my snuff film? I mean, it's 2020, whatever. It's like they haven't got, like, there's not, like, I'm sure they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it, but who's gonna? It'll be, they'll be famous, right? They'll be. I mean, because that's the thing that draws people, like, going. That's everybody I've talked to. Not like everybody, but whenever I bring it up, this is probably the 6th time I brought it up in my life. But whenever I do, there's always like, why? It's like going, I don't know. They just like forget it's a question of like, isn't it weird that nobody's done it? Like, because everything, I mean, an execution is not supposed to be videotaped, but yet somehow the videotape was accidentally released when it wasn't even supposed to be videotaped. So, I mean, in my research, if it can be seen, it will be seen. Just like cartoons will become illegal. Just like, these things that it's,
Cartoons?
we got to be able
What
to
kind of
profit from it.
cartoons are you watching?
Every single cartoon in the world. That's the thing. That's the thing to where one time I tried to research, Hanna-Barbera. I looked at cartoons and suddenly the third day I'm like, couldn't find a cartoon I hadn't seen. And then like the 2 weeks later, I still, to this day, I have not, except for like the, SpongeBob and after, I don't know. But anything before that, I've seen it. And I've realized that that's hours and years of my life. I mean, I literally skipped school to watch MTV, to
Hey,
where
Sean, can I ask you a question, Sean? How are you on a landline? You're on a landline calling in? Like, how does that work?
If I had a nickel for every time somebody asked me what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and why, it's because that's a good question, but I'll say something jackass usually, like who don't you know who you're fucking talking to? Sorry, I mean that's just like me knee-jerk reaction. Like, who are you?
Listen,
My name's Sean. Sorry, you must be.
I don't think he's really on the phone.
Yeah.
No, this is really. I mean, it's more convenient because you can't
just got the phone like this, and he's using his cell phone
I got
camera.
both my hands. Look. I mean, I'm holding my phone.
Who is Sean?
Because it's hands free. This is hands free, right? Look.
Hey,
hands free. Hands free.
I
can't do that
you.
my other phone.
To the moon. Nixon calling on.
Call me.
No, seriously. I can see you.
I'm busy right now. I'm on YouTube. I'm live. Call me later.
I tried to put the headphones on, and it kept on disconnecting. No, this really works. This is sorry.
Okay. All right, Sean. Call us later, buddy.
It's a typical day in my life, man. I'm always explaining what the fuck I'm doing and why. Luckily, I care enough to take the time to. Well, this is why, and
this is entertainment right here.
I tried the headphones and it didn't work.
My show is just finally getting good after 3 hours in when Hieu showed up. Now my show's getting good. See? Me and Hieu make a good show together, man.
Hey, astronauts, how'd you get past the Van Allen radiation belt, huh?
You know how? Because they were in the person in front of them.
Huh?
They were in the person in front of them.
They were in the person in front of them?
They were in the person in front of them. Because you're talking about NASA, right? That's how they got there, because they were in the person in front of them.
Okay.
You get it's to where because they were in the person, because they're always convincing them the next person down. You did this, right? Sorry, my humor is pretty. Like it's hard to explain.
I'm gonna try to screen share. I'm gonna try to screen share from BitChute, because last night it was working from BitChute.
Well, if you need me to screen share, I can screen share.
What do you got? I was just trying to. I don't know what I was trying to screen share. Really.
Send me the links and I'll screen share it for you.
All right. I don't know what I was gonna really screen. I was actually just gonna. This is what I was gonna do, Hieu. I was gonna go down in Michelle L. The playlist. I have a Mandela Effect playlist. And there's a ton of just different Mandela Effect videos on there. And I was just going to go through them and just pick like some of the coolest ones and just go over them and talk about them. I don't know.
It seems like we should have grabbed it. We should have put it in check when the Bernstein happened. Somehow we should have put it in check right there. It says no bullshit, right, to where knock it off, right? Like buy Kit Kat right now, and then, or to where we could have nipped it in the bud back then, just like how with the LGBTs, right? If we could have framed Ellen DeGeneres. No, we didn't even try.
Really nip the Mandela. You can't stop.
No,
we
didn't even try. It was like a game. It was fun.
It
right?
happens,
It was like a like Pokemon. I mean, there's fleets of them.
Yeah.
I live by the water, and I wanted to, because you have to go by the water to get the Pokemons, right? The water Pokemons.
Yeah.
So I could make them. I if I had a fire hose, they'd have to get to it. They couldn't get to them.
Sean, you play
I have
Pokemon?
a theory. I have a theory about the Mandela effect that I was thinking. It's kind of weird. All right, what do you guys think about this? You know how like when some people get old, right before they die, that sometimes they have like dementia or some sort of like Alzheimer's, and they like start losing their mind. Most people, like a lot of people, before they die, right? Well, I was thinking like, what if like everybody wakes up to the Mandela effect at a certain age, right? But it's like a different age for everybody else. But it's like depending on when you're gonna die, dude. Like you start seeing the Mandela effect, it's lights out for you, in a few years. Like it's letting you know, like you're waking up. You're gonna be passing soon. What do you think?
That's new. That's.
So we're all gonna die in a few years, Ray?
I don't know. I hope not. I hope we're all still here. But imagine
I
that.
can
Imagine
hear
if it's something that happens when you get a certain age, a certain thing goes off in your head, and then like everyone sees it, and then some people can't take it, so they'd say, "Oh, that person has Alzheimer's, or that person has dementia," and they put them in a home, and they're really just seeing the Mandela effect. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Before they die.
I could see that if there was other like if everything was included, to where I could see that, because not just the Mandela, but just because like you learn at a certain rate and then you unlearn at a certain rate, like how, because most people who die from dementia, they just forget to eat. I mean, as far as I know. I mean, that's because I dated somebody who did that, and they their experience was that guy's grabby, because he's angry, because he used to be able to wipe his own butt, so he's really angry, right? So because you'd be angry too, and they noticed that. So I'd ask her kind of questions, and then after a few years, there would be like, "Is Sarah still there?" And she wasn't there, and it's like going, "But Bob is." "Oh yeah, Bob's still there." It's like, okay, but Jennifer, and it's like kept on kind of over the years. It's like, but Bob's still there, right? Yeah, Bob's still there. You know why Bob's still there?
No, tell me.
Because his finances were set. His finances were set. He did not forget. They go, "Eat some food, Bob, because you set." Sarah didn't. She forgot to eat her food, so she passed away to where her finances were. You know what I mean? To where that was just me looking at it, going, "Hey, watch out for Jennifer, because she's gonna die soon, because there's nobody there to go, to pay for to like a 10-year thing."
Sean,
it's like she's paying for the month, and
I can hear you in the phone. I can hear you through the phone, brother. I can hear you. You stibbifunus de poots. You stibbifunus de poots, mad dog wee, na cuff tub, pa cuff tough. Now play that backwards and you'll get banned.
Wow.
Yeah, it's reverse. I've been trying to get people to do it who've been banned, or say, "Oh, you're not supposed to do this." It's like, what are you not supposed to know exactly? And we can say it, reverse, because I know it. I know I can say things.
Hey,
I mean, I have a test.
It's like it's kind of satanic.
It is. It's deceptive in a way that, like Nemu, like I'll say Nemu, and and I'll try to get people, because I'll show them how powerful it is. I'll say, "Let me know when you're offended," and I'll just start rambling off about nothing, Nemu, all this just going off, nothing. I'm like, okay, and some people I'll just let them just go with that, like I'm crazy. But then it's like going, hey, most people are like, well, what, they know me well enough to go, okay, what's going on? Like, what's going on? How do I need this? It's not.
Yeah, you got it, Hugh. Play it. Let's get that shit on. You got the bomb and you're about to blow up. All right,
let's play it.
Yeah, that thing is awesome.
No more calling to the moon.
But if you guys know anybody that has problems, banned or words and stuff, like I can't say this, try to reverse. I mean, it works for me. I have nobody to voice it besides I teach people, and I know that there's something when they can, it's teachable.
All right, hold on. I gotta mute you for
3 different languages too.
No problem. All right, I'm gonna mute you too. Oh no.
Okay, wake up in the morning to the clear blue sky. Turn up the music when I hop in the ride. The windows down, let the whole world see. Can't nobody rock it like little old me. trucks and my dickies and I put it on black. Banging Sinatra in a black Cadillac. My old lady leaning out the whole window. Everybody looking at me walking slow. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. 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 It's 1 for the morning and a 2 for the show. The 3 to be a legend, even if I'm old. I ain't chasing nothing, you gon' have to catch me. And if you wanna take, you gon' have to pay a fee. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. Okay, come on everybody, won't you clap your hands? White folks, do it on time if you can. Sounds good, now here's the plan. Let's all sing together like we in the same band. I'm the bomb and about to blow up. 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 Now we gonna reach another whole new level. Grabbing the light on the run from the devil. Hold on!
Seriously, bro?
Sweet!
Come on, dude. Time to split.
Freaking awesome!
Let's go!
Dude, chill. I got this.
There we go. Boom. We back. Ray, you're muted.
We're back. She was the
Yeah.
bomb and he's about to blow up. Man.
So Sunday evening, y'all. Hope you guys
Sunday,
had a good
yeah.
weekend. Hope you guys had a good weekend.
Yeah, it's snowing here, dude. It's been snowing here
Is
all
it?
weekend.
It's snowing.
Yeah,
I
it
loved
sucks.
it. I loved it when it snowed in Boston. It'd have those big. Sometimes they'd have those big old fat snow. It'd be
Yeah,
so
that's
beautiful.
what it was. That's what it was like.
Hey, when I lived in Boston, all the kids were like, "Don't watch out for yellow snow. Watch out for yellow snow." They all
Yeah.
made fun of the Asian kid from Southern California. Watch out for the yellow snow. Ha ha ha.
So you came from California and then you lived in Boston and then you moved back to Cali?
Yeah, I lived in Boston for like 3 years when I was like, I don't know, like 9 to 12 years old.
And
And
you probably like Cali better?
I like both in different ways.
Yeah.
I think that people in the East Coast are actually pretty nice. And I love the accent, the Boston accent.
Yeah.
But Cali's, totally different too. But man,
I want to get out of Boston.
Boston's so cold, huh? It's pretty cold there.
Right now, yeah, it's freezing and it's snow, ice everywhere, dude. I can't even get out, dude. Not having a car.
Do you wear long johns?
No.
No?
No. I mean, it doesn't get that cold here. If it was really, really, like if I was living a little further up north, I probably would. I used to do that if I was like went camping or something when I was a kid. I used to wear long johns, out sleeping outside and shit. But
Hey Ray, do you think we've shifted realities? And do you think people shift realities in different times? Like, do you think I lived in a different reality than you did when we were younger, and we just kind of like shifted into this current reality now, and that's why we're talking and conversing together now?
Hieu, I kind of do, because you know why? And it's not, you ain't the first one that brought this up, and this is just how I feel. Everybody that I used to know, that I grew up with, all my friends, everybody is gone. I don't know where they all went. I haven't seen any of them. None of them try to get in touch with me. I'm on YouTube. None of them have even tried to contact me now. You would think somebody would find me that I knew.
You don't have Facebook?
No, I don't want to be on Facebook. But
yeah, I'm not on Facebook either. But I think that's how a lot of people keep in contact with their old friends.
Yeah. Well, I lost all my friends, right? My mom and dad are not the same. My dad's birthday is a different day than his
What?
original birth. My dad's
Really?
birthday, yeah, my dad's birthday changed, Hugh.
That's not the only person's birthday that has changed. Ross the Bear's child's birthday has changed. That's fucking crazy.
What?
Ross the
Dude.
Bear, his daughter,
Yeah.
he remembered his daughter being born the day before a song that he really liked, or something like that, and he was bummed that she wasn't born like the day of that song, the title
Yeah.
of the song. And then all of a sudden, now she's born on the day of that title of the song. You know what I'm saying? So now it makes sense to him. So
Yeah.
her birthday has changed too. That's
My
fucking
dad's
crazy.
my dad's birthday was like December 18th. And then his whole life he celebrated on December 18th. And then when he was like 54 years old, he had to get his birth certificate for something. Like he needed it and he didn't have a copy. So he went to pick up his birth certificate from like City Hall or whatever. And they gave it to him. And it said he was born on December 16th, which is like 2 days before his normal birthday, right? So
Crazy.
he had to like go try to get his IDs changed at the registry, all this shit. It fucked him over so bad. Now he has 2 different birthdays coming up in the computer. They don't believe him. They think he's trying to switch his birthday around or pull some kind of fraud. You know what I mean? And he's like, no, look, I have my birth certificate. It's been wrong for 53 years. And I'm like trying to tell him, I'm like, Dad, that's probably a Mandela effect. And he's like, no, my mom was just crazy and she celebrated it on the wrong year. Dude, what? It doesn't matter if your mom has mental problems or not. She's not going to forget what day she had a kid. A woman doesn't forget what day she gives birth. I don't think.
People will fill in the stupidest lies so that they can believe the backfill. You know how I brought up history and how it's totally fucking fake and how it has changed so many times and so many things have been inserted. We see that through video footage, even on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Of like, where did this shit come from?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you look back and it's like it was backfilled, and we keep track of it, and we
just
see
like the dog painting. There's like 16 of them now.
Exactly. There
was always 16.
And that's how our history works. For some reason, there's backfill. And I don't know who controls what is being backfilled because the content is being created somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Mandela effect of what's his name? That dude, right? That passed out all the checks, Ed McMahon.
Yeah.
Well, now they have all this backfill of all these commercials.
Yeah, American. I never heard of American Family Publishers, dude. AFP.
Now they have all these commercials of AFP.
Yeah.
And how did they appear, dude? You know what I'm saying?
I bet you more will appear over time too. More shit's gonna show up.
And a lot of times these backfill commercials or whatever is really suspect. Like how the people are acting. You see them and they're trying to insert certain things to disprove the Mandela effect, how they used to exist in our reality.
It's like,
bro.
It's like if they don't see the Mandela effect that you're trying to say,
then
like
they'll just
they think you're wrong, and they're like, you know
and
what I mean?
And then they just take the update because it's history.
Yeah.
We see it in the text. We see it in videos, right? And that's how history gets changed.
It's crazy, man. And then it's like you can go back as far as you want and look in history and you won't be able to find it nowhere. And even it's not just online. It's like even if you had encyclopedias or something in your house, it would still be different. Everything, it's fucked up.
Right. I mean, right? That term, history is written by the victors. You heard of that term, bro? Have you? Right?
I don't think so. History is no. I never heard that one.
It is written by the victors. Whoever wins, whoever is victorious, they write the history. So basically everything that we're told is pretty much made up, artificial, backfill.
Dude, I even feel like just everything that they make for us, like just everything that we buy, products we buy for our house.
Honestly,
like,
I think Ray, I think honestly, this is the gateway to
okay. Sorry, my mic was muted.
What's
I was
up?
gonna say you guys would hate me if you knew what I was doing when you guys were talking, because it's like somebody start talking.
What?
Just anybody start talking.
What you got?
A dog?
That's like it's what I used
a mask?
Well, because
puppet?
I was like he was talking. Yeah, to where it was just because.
Dude, that's cool.
Because I don't really
bring him up to the camera. Bring him up closer. What does he look like?
See, I try to mimic whoever's talking. That's what I do. It's because I can't,
cool.
I can't do the puppet thing, but like as far as.
But that's cool though. We could make music videos with the puppets, like the other guys do. We need more. We need more puppets so we can make music videos.
That's what I was asking if you guys knew about the flat. I seen a flat Earth puppet, and I was like, what?
Yeah. He was on my show, Tommy Flat Fellow. He made that. He made the Flat Earth kids show. And he was on here like a few shows ago, but it's on Odyssey now. The show ended up in Odyssey land. It couldn't stay on YouTube. They took me down. Now Michelle has 2 weeks because of it.
Which one?
It wasn't Tommy's fault. The one I did with Flat Fellow. People came on at the end and were talking about all kinds of stupid shit, and it wasn't really stupid, but YouTube didn't like it.
See, so how you put it out there?
YouTube is a biatch. They are.
That night that they hit me and they hit you. It was our videos weren't even bad, dude. That night, I didn't think we said anything.
They hit Brian too.
What did they get him for?
Hey, wait, let me take all this stuff off.
But he has a strike. He got a strike.
That sucks.
It is what it is.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of channels, so he should be all right with one strike. He's got like four channels, right? 4 or 5.
So Ray, how do you feel about your channel?
I think it's going well tonight. This channel, Boston Ray, I like it. The other one, Michelle L, it's pretty good, but it's on a 2-week ban. But my subs have been going up. It sucks because I wish I had just kept it all on one channel though, because now I got like 400 subs over here, almost 6 something over there. I got over 1,000 subs, but I need them together. I need 1,000 subs together. I don't know why. I don't really think it really matters. What does it really do? I'm not gonna be able to get monetized. I got too many strikes. Like, I don't know. I just think it'll unlock more stuff if I have 1,000 subs. Things I can't do, like live stream on YouTube without anything. Have you ever tried that?
What do you mean anything?
Well, they say like once you have 1,000 subs, you can live stream on YouTube, right? You still need StreamYard to do it, even with 1,000 subs.
I think StreamYard allows you to do a lot of stuff on it. I don't think you have to use StreamYard.
No, I think if you have 1,000 subs, you can just like go live from your cell phone and shit, no matter what, right?
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, so that's cool. I use Streamlabs to go on my phone live now because I don't have 1,000 subs, but I just think once you have 1,000, yeah.
Do you think there's a lot of bots on YouTube that are actually following?
I know that there's a lot of bots on YouTube because, like, about a week ago, they took like 20 subs away from me. YouTube, like 20 subs, and I was like, I noticed it. I was like, why am I missing like 20 subs? And then like a few hours later, like an hour or two later, I got a message on my email from YouTube that said, you might have noticed a bunch of subs missing, but we are deleting spam accounts. So
I just wonder what the percentage of bots are subs. Is it like 40%, 50%?
I don't know. And how do they work? What are they on AI? The bots are AI? Like they go by algorithm? How the hell do they know what you're saying and how to respond to you and answer your questions,
AI, dude. AI is here already.
It's ridiculous.
You know those Russian bots?
What you think? You don't think there's anybody behind them? You think it's just AI running the bots?
I think a lot of it is AI running the bots, getting you to click on shit.
So you don't think there's ever an original person who sends that AI out to do it? You think the AI just produces bots and just sends it on its own and nobody's even controlling it?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty nuts, Hugh. I never thought about it like that.
YouTube is filled with AI. You would be surprised. Even on dating websites, a lot of those accounts are fucking bots, bro.
What?
Everything's fucking artificial nowadays.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like,
you think you have 1,000 subs? You probably have. I'm guessing.
20?
No, maybe like half, 500 real people. I'm guessing. The other half is probably bots. No one like. Okay, you have 1,000 subs. Not 1,000 people are actually really watching you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, never. I got 400 subs and there's only 18 people. The most that ever shows up is like 20 something.
Exactly, and it's all the same people that comment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is. It's the same people.
You think you really have 1,000 people? Nah.
I think I should start writing. I think I should write down everyone's name in a notebook. Everybody I see, and just start counting it, numbering it, and seeing how many I can count.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's funny how, like, I noticed this though. You know what's kind of weird about it? All right, you got a few thousand subs. I got almost 1,000. It's like when people start commenting, I know everybody. Like, it's like I know all these people. It's like I can remember all the conversations I've had, like in the past conversation when they're bringing up whatever the comments about. I remember like 1,000 different conversations now. I never used to be able to do that. I never, I used to have a cell phone. I'd have like maybe 20, 25 people that would call me, and I would know everybody. But I never imagined of knowing like hundreds of people and keeping track of them and knowing who everybody is. And like, I don't know, it's a lot, but it's cool. I think YouTube kind of helps me in a way, because before I started using YouTube, the first time I came in, I couldn't read the chat, talk to people, and everything all at once. Now I can do like a million things at once. Like, I'm reading like 1,000 comments at once. I'm paying attention to everybody's conversations.
Great. Huh?
I feel like it's a cerebro, dude.
It helped your cognitive functions multitask.
It did. Yeah.
Did it help you focus?
No, it makes me less focused actually in life. Every day I can't focus on my normal life. I'm always thinking about what's going on YouTube. And I noticed that I have to like after I get off, I need time to unplug before I go to bed. If I like get off and go right to bed, I'll be like talking to myself in my sleep, dude, about all the different conversations. I need to process everything. It's like I read everything that's going on and I put some of the stuff in my back pocket while I'm doing everything else. And then I think about it at the end of the show, and everything just keeps playing over in my head.
You can't let YouTube like control your life. You can't let it like just fucking control everything. You have to have a life outside of YouTube.
Yeah,
because
that's what I'm starting to notice.
It'll drive you nuts, because let's say, what if your channel doesn't do well, and then it's like it affects your life, and it's like you don't have anything else. Nah, dude, you got to build your family. Build your relationship with Michelle and your kids. YouTube is a side, bro. You're not getting paid for it, so you know what I'm saying? It's like it's a side, and if people want to donate, that's awesome. But until you get like a fucking paycheck, then bro.
Yeah, I feel you. It ain't worth it. And even I don't think you'll ever get a paycheck from YouTube unless you're really good. Yeah, definitely.
What are you guys doing?
Let me I'm gonna put the link out real quick. No, I don't know. I'm gonna put the link out. I just thought
because I couldn't see what I was doing.
If anybody wants to join, there you go.
Boom.
But yeah, I totally lost my train of thought. What were we just saying? Squirrels.
We're talking about bots. We're talking about YouTube. Talking about having a life outside of YouTube.
Yeah. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. My daughter, it's like, I think it's her second Valentine's Day. Yeah, she's like she's 16 months, so it must be her second one, but it's really the first Valentine's Day she's ever seen. I gotta get her something. I'm gonna get her like a heart, some fancy paper, something pretty she can play with. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I gotta get Michelle something, and I gotta get
last minute, Ray.
Last minute. I haven't gotten nobody nothing yet, man. I've been just chilling. Damn. Keep dropping shit on the floor. Oh man.
So you play some guitar for us tonight?
Should I? You think I should? You think? Why not?
Why don't you,
all right.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't you play some guitar before you close this out?
Yeah, but I got the guitar set up though.
Well, just play.
It's gonna take time.
Oh, really?
It's gonna take time. It's gonna take a few minutes to set everything up.
Why don't you just grab your? Do you have an acoustic guitar?
I can grab the acoustic and play. What do you guys want me to play?
Just fucking grab the acoustic and play anything.
Hold on.
Hello, everybody. I will do a shout out while Ray is out. What's up, Three Fingers? Tanya's in the house. King Snurgle, Snuggle Sun Viking, Matt Pieman, Osby. What are you guys all doing up so late on Sunday evening? 12:30 in the East Coast, baby. Hope you're all doing well. One Big Pond, Ice Clearly. Who else? These are Daniel Baxter, Jenny T.I. Murphy. Hello. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Right. I think Sunday nights are the best nights to have a show.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, people are just, it's just chill, I think. Chow Fun, what's up? Bane Bear.
You usually always did a show on Sunday night, Hugh. I remember always being on Hugh TV on Sundays.
Yeah,
it's a shame.
Have you ever had a guitar with a speaker in it? When it's built into it?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I had one.
I seen this one on Craigslist and I had to have it.
I'm trying to find my fucking. I just had a fucking pick.
Yeah, that's what Ray plays.
Everything's fucking with me tonight.
Ray's a great musician. Drums. How about that, my Dizembe?
I'm just looking for my pick. Fuck man, I'm right back.
You know what? I should either you guys can watch me clean the dining room, or I just need to clean the dining room.
I'm not very good at playing the drums, but I try to keep up. Much love, Three Fingers. Everybody, so excited to hear Ray play.
Jesus. Yeah, if I can ever find a pick, I'll be able to play. Oh, fuck. I usually have a million picks everywhere. No, I can't find it. Oh, I found one. All right. Cool. I just had a pick in my hand too, and then this one's a cool one. This one kind of looks like I don't know if you can see that. Can you make that out? Hold on.
What is it? Oh, it's the artist.
Yeah.
It looks like a Van Gogh painting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sean and motherfucker. John, are you? Fuck.
When you was before, I couldn't look you in the eye. The G string is a little
Just
loose.
like an angel.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. Hold on. I sound like I'm out of tune.
Cause I'm
Hey, do you care if I put you through the system? The system on the boat? The stereo?
I don't care.
Okay. I mean, I'm the only person that can hear it, but... Oh, sorry.
What the hell am I doing here?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I just don't like the way it sounded.
Oh.
You gonna sing it with me?
Bro, I'm so bad. I'm like,
I just want it to at least sound a little good. All right. Now that I'm used to playing the electric, this is gonna be weird too. When it was before, I couldn't look you in the eye. You were just like an angel.
wait.
Skin to die.
Wait.
Flew like a feather
Hey.
in a beautiful world.
Hey.
You're so very special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts. I wanna have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice if I'm not around. 'Cause you're so fucking special. I wish I was special. And I'm a creep. And I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? And I don't belong here. She's right. She's running out. Never makes you happy. Whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't belong
was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you
That
hear
was
me?
just
Check. Can you
that
hear
was
me?
just acoustic
Hey, can you guys hear
rendition.
me?
Yeah.
There's
Can you hear me?
Was it echoing the whole time?
No. I'm just playing you through the sound system, and I'm speaking
Did
through a
it sound like
microphone.
shit too?
No, it sounded awesome.
Sean's on the. You gotta pause Sean. There you go.
Jesus, he messed up the whole thing. Sean.
Amateur hour.
Jesus.
Bro,
I know,
when you
I knew I should have paused his ass.
Yeah, bro. When you play or present something, you gotta pause everybody else.
Yeah, fuck it.
Ray.
I don't know.
I'm gonna bounce,
Yeah.
Ray.
All right, yeah, let's end the show, dude. Let's do it. All right, I'm gonna play a song. You're gonna bounce. You're the bomb. You're about to blow up.
Yeah, well, just kick me off, and then why don't you end with some songs, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna play a few music. I'm just gonna play a few videos, music.
All right.
I don't
we
really.
Want to hear from you too.
What, you want me to play? All right.
No, not.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Do solo mode.
What's up?
Solo
Do
mode.
what?
Solo mode.
You like pumpkins, right?
No.
Saw you with a smile and kind.
Hold on. Let me do it. I'm not gonna let you guys down. All right, let me get this done. All right.
Little child. Some you with a smile and leave you like you left me here to wither it tonight. The bitterness, the one who's left alone. Oh, the years burn. Oh, the years burn, burn. I used to be a little boy, so old in my shoes. What I choose is my voice. What's a boy supposed to do? The killer in me is the killer in you, my love. I send this smile over to you.
I could go on for all day playing that. Oh god. I've been playing music all day on the guitar, Hieu. Stairway to Heaven. There you go. All right. I'll see. I'm going to play some songs. You guys are done? We're all done? Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, everybody. I'll see you guys not tomorrow night. I'm taking the night off, but I'll probably see you guys during the day because I'm going food shopping and I'm gonna friggin' stream my food shopping. If I go. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If you guys want me to. All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
Tune in next time. Next time we'll bring Hieu TV on next time too. I'll let him know. I'll contact you, Hieu, probably a day from tomorrow, a day after. I'm not gonna do anything tomorrow night, but the next night we'll be back and we'll do a show. All right. We'll do the Illuminati 666. Since we got King Snurgle Gurgleson here. Illuminati 666. This is his jam.
Peace in the Middle East. Much love.
Snurgle Gurgleson's Illuminati official. He's official.
Thanks for introducing me the Mandela. That you really.
Hey, thank you,
really
thank you for showing that. Seriously,
Yeah.
it ain't playing. Jesus, thank you for showing that. Thank you, I See Clearly. Everybody sub to I See Clearly. You see that channel right there? I See Clearly. You see that? If you ain't sub to him, if you ain't sub to I See Clearly, you are losing out in life. You are missing out in life if you're not sub to that channel. I'll leave it up there. Find it. Wow. You got to put the dots in between. That's how I can never find it. You got to put the dots, but he's super top secret and he has super good information, unbelievable videos. I always learn stuff from this guy. I See Clearly. I talked to him for a long time, and his videos are just so educational with flat earth stuff and all kinds of good stuff. You need to check him out. You need to sub him. I'm telling you. I've been subbed to him for a very long time. I know him. He's a good dude. All right. Thank you.
That Mandela, it really opened my eyes for us. I didn't think anything would get me to even look back at that, but
someone's trying to get our attention, guys.
The questions you asked me were what I needed to hear.
Keep your antennas up.
What's going on?
Keep your antennas up.
What's happening?
Someone's getting our attention with the Mandela effect.
Yeah.
What?
It's God, your creator, your higher self.
And then my denial is washing away.
Yes. Yes, definitely. Believe
I can't
that
find it. I can't find my music. What do I got? I had Illuminati 666. Let's see. All right, go ahead. Play it.
Prepare yourself for the devastating conclusion of Kill Devil Hills. Coming soon.
Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? The earth's a center, the sun and moon moves around it like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with a rocket? I'm not hard to get along with, just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a consolation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comments. I know you want it. Just leave it under the use of comment. NASA lost it. The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. You know it's flat, and there is a bunch of us. The always munching on a bunch of snuffle up because you think it's cute, then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat, why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best, that's just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russian with the crew, don't forget to brush after your food. Asteroids, and asteroids too. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, and there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. It's fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat.
So when I'm done, they just like keep spinning. It's called a spinner. That's what they call them. That's the street term for when your live stream won't stop. It's called a spinner.